I've never felt more divided than now. Every word that leaves your lips never means how it sounds. You've conquered the best of me, could have just set me free. The games that you play are just sickening. And now I'm beside myself, don't want your fucking help. Let me just go, let me just go. Then don't you lie to me.
effectively what you were doing with the asterisks.
Give me one more second, if you don't mind.
Everybody give Dev a moment to intro.
No, it's not intro. I'm trying to set up. I'm just trying to set something up. Why is that not...
Quick, while the mods are asleep!
Ian.
Do you think I'm actually awake?
Deb will tell us when he's ready to intro, apparently, and then we'll give him a minute to intro, and we'll all say hi.
I got my boomer juice.
Because we can act like we're actually, you know, professional people.
I'm a professional idiot.
Okay, let me see if that works now.
Hear it.
Same moment.
You want me to hit it again?
No, you can hit it, actually. Oh no, apparently I can't redeem it.
I'll redeem it.
Oh, it's out of stock at the moment for some reason. Why is it out of stock?
The other one's 2K, and I'm saving up for making you play a horror game.
I respect it.
So what are the current Twitch emotes?
If you go to the thingy, it'll tell you.
Highly technical terms here, folks.
Highly technical terms. Yeah, we are a professional stream. What thingy?
I'm a professional idiot, thank you very much.
Did the GG alert go through?
GG!
Yes.
Oh, you heard GG?
Oh, I'm not listening, but I saw it in the chat.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The universe has elected to award you a single solitary yike. And also, a single clap.
I'll have to figure this out later. It's fine. I can't seem to figure this out.
Okay, where's the emote thing?
If you click the cheer button, I can't do it on my own channel. If you click the gift sub button, and then you see that hindsight 2020, and you can see all the 8 emotes that are available right now.
Also, Des, I'm changing one thing about the weapon.
But
for some reason it says incapacitates the target until the start of their next turn. I'm just gonna not do that, because I have hold person. I'm gonna use that instead.
Okay.
How long before I can take the grappler? The grappler feat.
Okay, and we're ready to go. Do you do this? Go ahead.
I think everybody's ready.
Shut the fuck up, all of you!
Well, you said bad word, you're banned.
Banned.
Okay.
Get out of here.
You know, remind me at like 10 o'clock, and I'll drop the bit bomb.
Okay.
You know, we'll give people time to get here and something to look forward to. Getting emotes and shit.
Okay. So, everybody ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
Excellent. I'm gonna get you all to make your way over to board 2 while I go ahead and let you know what's happened this last month since last week.
You still got me labeled as the angry barbarian, by the way.
Yeah.
And him as the sleepless warlock.
Yes, but I have the new names. Sorry, which board? Number what?
2.
Number 2.
I'm assuming
Anyway,
They're not barbarians or warlocks.
Oh my gosh. I said I will fix it later. Goddamn. Ree. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
When I tell you to, you guys can walk in, but stay where you are for now. Anyways, when last we met our heroes, the newly appointed champions of Golocaster, consisting of Aegis, Alexander, Josh, Hubble, and someone else, Bell.
Wow.
Sorry, I don't have the character names in front of me right now because you're all got your new character names, which is how I used to remember it.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, y'all defeated a demon prince, and were hilariously victorious after being really scared for about an hour and a half. And then we came back to Golocaster, and you guys talked to the Archmage, and were given a month of leave to pursue your own interests. Over this month, Hubble started wandering into the Sylvan Forest to acquaint herself further with her history, and met a very friendly monk who offered to help her in becoming a little bit more able to defend herself. And thus, Hubble spent a month away training with this monk in his monastery, and has come back a little bit different. Hubble, would you like to describe the changes?
I have a big stick. I no longer wear armor. I suppose I'm a little more tan. Since I spent my summer outside. But, I look like a horse.
November, actually.
Oh, never mind. I was not outside. I look slightly more pale.
Yeah, so Hubble looks a little bit stronger, a little bit more sure of herself, you think. Anyways, and then we have Josh, who's spent this last month doing Josh things under the party house that nobody knows about, and hanging out with this new doctor who's in town. And Oliver, would you like to introduce yourself?
If I'm here, I wouldn't be wearing my mask currently. It'd be on my side. So, you see a guy with kind of scruffy blonde hair, gray eyes, a little bit on the taller side. Most of his build is obscured underneath some pretty heavy waxed cloth. Basically in brown colors. Sorry, I'm not the best at speaking. I'm half asleep. But yeah, most of his body currently is obscured by waxed cloth that he's wearing with a plague doctor's mask sitting on his hip right now. Fairly average looking in terms of facial features.
Mm-hmm. And Josh, you have a new friend with you.
Yes. I have a new friend. It's kind of like a smaller version of a saber-toothed tiger. Clockwork construction.
All right, and
Robocat.
nobody else would see the other changes with Josh. Alexander, about a week after you guys got back and went on your leave, took off and went back to the Archmage for some more work. And he left with another party. He ditched y'all. Bell spoke to you guys about halfway through your leave and let you guys know that he was intending to stay in Golocaster and looking towards retiring. And recently he bought a plot of land in the city and moved out of the party house. Who haven't I wrapped? No, I think I wrapped everybody up because Aegis didn't even really join the party. Awesome. So you guys were summoned, and you guys walk in, and the Archmage just says, "Oh, just one more minute. We're just waiting for a couple more people." And the rest of the party can enter now.
I will note Oliver looks nervous as fuck. He is not expecting to be here.
So, in flies a little stuffed animal. Would you like to describe yourself, Fluffington?
Yeah, I'm a little orange dragon-looking thing. Not quite. I'm like hovering about 10 feet off the ground right now. Surprisingly, I'm wearing what looks like a handmade studded leather armor vest. In my left claw, I have this big, massive golden battle axe that looks like it's on the larger side for my size. And then the other hand, I have this tiny little dorky little shield, but it's still in my claw. Of course, being a stuffed animal, I have somewhat of a non-explicit. The expression on my face is very hard to tell at the moment.
Fair. And at his flank is the last member of your party who didn't walk in with him for some reason.
I was.
So trouble with the door.
He got lost. Okay, he got lost.
Yep. So walking up to Fluffington's side is the last member of your party. Would you like to describe yourself?
Lumbering in, looking slightly confused and a little annoyed, is a 7.5-foot tall polar bear. He's got the hair on top of his head is like braided with like these massive runes holding them together. He's got like white fur that gets gradually bluer towards the bottom, like, and he's got these like blue crystals in his arms and legs. He's got piercing blue eyes, and there's a faint smell of ozone as he walks in.
Excellent.
And
so everybody's here. All right. Well, come back here, Cinda. Stop running away. Thank you. Thank you all for joining me here today. I hope you guys all enjoyed your leave, and thank you to Oliver, who is a friend of Josh's, who I requested join you today. A friend of mine, who I should pull up my notes before I start talking. Be a really good idea. Where are? Oh, of course. One second. Desmond, I forgot to open the right note page. I have the wrong one open.
I just hear tickle monster declarations in the background.
Of course.
So anyways, you guys see Freya and Pyre talking in the corner, and Cinda is addressing you. Well, isn't that interesting? I said that already. It seems I need your talent again, although this is more of a personal favor than a mission for the guard. A merchant friend of mine has reached out to me, and they recently purchased a farm in a small village known as Akosia, far north of here. The village is out of our province and is ruled by a noble family as we once were, so you won't have jurisdiction there. Anyways, my friend has recently bought a farm, as I mentioned, and he went out to claim his property and found a very nasty specter with a flying mount occupying the farm. He's requesting assistance clearing the farm, as the baronet that he bought the farm from has informed him that it's his problem to deal with. Now, I'd love to go out and help right now myself, but I can't go that far from Golocaster with Pyre still recovering.
During this entire time, I'm just kind of looking around the room, not doing much of anything, not really paying attention.
Okay.
I'm more curious as to why I was summoned into here when there's clearly higher ranked people who can deal with this right next to me.
And I'm just looking around like, do you actually need a doctor for this?
Things are very...
Couple's gonna smirk at him.
Things are very interesting in Akosia right now. I do monitor villages that are just out of our province, just in case there's any threats. And over the past 15 years that I've been in control here, Akosia has been declining. So I think that we need a team of people to... One, my friend does need help, and the issue with the farm is only just the start of it. The baronet that he dealt with has been very well known for ripping off merchants who travel through there. And also, we're just curious as to what's going on. So... anyways, I've assembled this team of people because I believe that the group of you would work well together. I recently designed the small...
What's this permit thing?
What's this what, sorry?
What's the exclamation mark permit thing?
Don't worry about it.
Permit? I don't worry. I'll figure it out later.
I have no idea what the permit thing is. It's from Better Twitch TV. No idea what it does.
No, you're not pressing buttons.
I think the permit thing is to allow them to post a link.
Ah.
Meatspin.com.
Why?
It said I could post links.
Either way.
There's worse things.
You may have to smite Douglas.
Why are there random walls over here? On the
Why
side
not?
of the map.
Why not, Ian? Don't worry about it.
And I would think about getting better Twitch TV emotes, but apparently I have to pay $7 a month to use them.
Maybe at some point then.
Oh, actually, I get 15 for free.
Come on, you stupid chair. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, speaking of what I just said, we're worried about Ecosia. I think this team would do well. I'm sending my newly created construct, Fluffington, along, and
Oh, that's me. Hi.
Val here as his additional guard, as I haven't sent Fluffington into the field yet, and therefore he's still experimental.
I'm still great, though.
Experimental. You're sending us into the battle with a teddy bear.
It's very unique.
In response
Very
to
unique.
Looks more like a dragon.
In response to her calling me just a teddy bear, one moment here. 15 feet to the side of her, to the left of her, or just in the front of her, I'm casting a silence, so nothing she says will make any noise.
Val here chuckles.
Can you please cancel that? Thank you.
Oh no, we can hear you just fine.
No, silence also means that she can't hear anything else.
No. No sound can be created within.
I worked with somebody who did magic. Yeah, that's how it works.
Do I have to? She insulted me.
I
She's just
apologize
glaring.
greatly for the insult, but I'd rather you dispel it rather than I have to.
Okay, I'll drop silence.
She just
Anyways.
glares.
I think that this group could do many good things, and that Ecosia could use at least another set of eyes looking around. We're not there under request, nor would you have jurisdiction, but I think that it would be a good idea to see what it is that is causing the decline of this remote farming village.
Okay.
So don't cause a diplomatic incident. Got it.
So
Black Ops rules.
So, okay. I understand.
All right. So, as it stands, there is currently 2 spaces open in your party house. I'm going to be there's 3 spaces open in your party house now. I'm going to be assigning Fluffington and Val here to your adventuring party. And Oliver, I would like to invite you to join this group as well, as I believe that they need a steadying presence that can be there to patch them back up after the incidents that they're so known for getting into.
If you said we needed a babysitter, just come out right and say it.
Not so much a babysitter as somebody with a little bit more in-depth magical knowledge. Or not magical, medical knowledge. I meant medical.
Yeah, I can... He still looks really confused as to why he's here.
You hear in your head, this group needs a certain caring for, and I believe somebody who cares for people as you do would be a good addition to this group.
And the bard starts singing sexual healing.
Oh dear lord.
Could I just like, as everyone's talking, just kind of like size everyone just to see what they're all about? Like, I could make it like one roll if need, but I just kind of want to get like what these people are about.
Yeah, sure. How about you make me an insight check?
Booyaxy shaxy. 23.
23. You got a stuffed animal beside you. There's not very much to read on him, other than the fact that he's carrying a really big axe for his size, and you think that it might hurt if you get hit by it.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, the guy next to you, he's got the general getup of a plague doctor, mask hanging at his hip. He looks kind of like the helping sort. The centaur, the small centaur in front of you, has features from another race that you're not quite making out completely, but she's harder to read. Looks a little bit stronger than your average centaur, more well built, more muscled. I think she'd probably be handy in a fight. The guy next to her seems to be commanding two very dangerous looking pets, and kind of hard to read, but you get the idea that he'd probably be handy in a fight too. Anyone else want to add anything more for their characters?
He might notice that I am... Actually, no, I wouldn't be in any stances or anything right now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at is it Cinda or Helza who's the sorcerer? I always forget this, I'm sorry.
Cinda is the sorcerer, Heltapire is the dragon who's currently in very large high elf form.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at Cinda and just kind of nod, given that, yeah, I'm good to go.
Cool. She kind of nods back at you. So does anybody else have any more questions? Excellent. I'll give you the rest of the day to get prepared, and then you can be on your way. Ecosia is a good distance away from here, so feel free to take a cart and enjoy your travels. And she's going to send you on your way. Everybody should be prepared to leave right now. Does anybody need anything in Golocaster?
I mean, basically all that I would worry about was quickly telling the place that I'm doing doctor work for that I've been called away elsewhere.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Basically, I was going to say,
okay.
Is this me or not me?
No,
sorry,
your mic.
Sorry, Curtis was looking for something.
Okay.
Go ahead, sorry, Ian.
Sorry, I was saying, basically all that Oliver would worry about at that point is letting the place that he's doing doctor work for know that he's been called away on urgent business, make sure his patients are taken care of, that kind of thing.
Yep. If you say you're going somewhere for Cinda, pretty much anyone in the city is going to be fine with it.
If I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure my character just got into town, so he's got everything.
You've been in for about a month now.
A month? Oh, okay, never mind.
I do have one question, though. And this is more of a question for Alex. Would Josh have seen Oliver fight at all? Do we think it would have come up?
That
I'm not
depends
sure
on
it
where.
would've.
I doubt it would have.
If you guys
Okay.
were just working together on making a poison, it's highly unlikely that you guys would have actually been in any combat.
Like, unless that village was in the forest that I was in.
Though I do like to...
wow.
it would have been in Golocaster.
Yeah, then no.
I do like
seen
to
it.
imagine, though, that during the testing of the poison, Oliver just drinks it. Oh yeah, that'd be quite deadly.
I just need to pick up some healing potions. I haven't decided what voice to use for this guy yet.
Big, gruff, angry.
Work with it. feel free to buy some healing potions. You guys stop at Karik's before you leave. Then, you can buy Viridian healing potions for 50%.
I've got a few that I made already.
Cool, we have
Then-
better Twitch TV enabled now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How much are the graders worth again?
A greater healing potion. That's the second level, right?
Yeah.
So they'd be. Can I let go of my headset? Let go of my cords. Thank you. They'd be spending about 75 gold on greater healing potions. So
And that's already at
Viridian.
the 50%?
That's 50%. Yeah, they're usually 150.
How much is the normals?
Normal ones would be 25
25.
gold.
That's after the 50%?
That's 50% discount. Yep.
Oh, okay. See, I'm gonna pick up like 5 of those then.
I'm also gonna pick up some rations and a tent.
Whatever the D&D Beyond says, just have it.
Okay, got 10 days. I'm gonna buy 10 more days. 5, 7.
Oh, also, really nice ranger feature that we can probably take care of is that I can, well, ranger combined with background, I can feed us for a while.
If needed.
Me and 5 people each day, as long as the place we're in actually has huntable food stuff.
Yeah, when Valhyr walks up to the cart, he's got a tent on his back that looks like it's big enough for 2 people, but really just him.
Really, just him.
Really just him.
Makes sense.
Anyways, y'all begin your travels. I'm gonna leave us on this board until we actually get where we're going, but I'm gonna give you a few
good.
minutes for travel talk. Enjoy.
Bye.
Was I ever made a member of the Pyretia, or...
Yeah, you've been moving
Okay.
up the Pyretia for the past month.
Okay.
You ended up in like mid-guard area, so you're still like halfway to their rank, but you're essentially assigned as guard for
Fluffy.
the little dragon.
I just realized I'm the one person that can't be ordered around in here. I'm a civilian.
You are
You're
a
also
civilian.
part of our team.
Yeah, but I am a civilian. I don't have to follow the military hierarchy.
No, you
So,
don't.
just in the cart. So, what do you guys do?
We do this.
Well, I don't know. I was just made the other day. What do you do?
You,
I punch things really hard.
Oh, please don't. Well, I'd be pretty squishy. Am I squishy? Am I soft?
And, like, hand kind of zaps a bit. I can also do this.
is that
You should poke
lightning?
me. You should poke me.
Lightning.
Am I soft?
You just
I still echo with
I'm
the
gonna poke you. Are
with
you
the clap
soft?
of
I am
thunder.
very soft.
Please don't touch him.
Yeah, you're soft. Oh no, I'm not poking you. I'm poking Fluffington.
Oh, I know.
He's my guard.
Please do not touch him. Well, actually,
Is it all right
if we're
he
supposed to
asks
be working
touched?
together, I guess it's okay.
It's okay. If he does it too hard, I'll let you know. Okay.
Alright.
But to let you know, I'm a doctor.
That's good,
Do I confuse
considering that was the premise of you getting into this party at all.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure why they need you. I see 2 cleric symbols here.
Do I
Oh, you don't see mine.
Do I confuse
Oh.
you?
I don't have one.
Okay, never mind. I don't see any cleric symbols.
Doctor,
Yeah?
is it normal for me to be able to not drink or not eat?
No, not. It's not typical, but it's not
He's
unheard of.
made of stuffing.
makes
Of
sense for a
course it's
contract.
fine.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
If you were just made for this mission.
In front of them, I'm gonna swallow my axe.
That,
Yep,
that,
that
one's,
happens.
that one's not typical. No. There's usually a laws of
in
physics
there?
thing.
So, sorry.
Where does it go?
In my belly.
But that doesn't make any sense. You're a teddy bear.
But watch.
How many days of travel is this, out of curiosity?
Probably the first day.
Technically speaking, this is actually like probably a week of travel. You're going out of province.
Okay, you guys
But-
would have seen me doing basically some martial arts forms each morning.
Okay. In response to the little horse's request or comment, you then see me pull. You saw me eat a battle axe, and now I pull out a rapier.
Do you use any of these things, or do you just eat them?
Well, this one's kind of just. I don't know. I don't like this one, so I swallow it. I pull it back with the battle axe. This
That
one's
is
fun to
getting
use.
really hairy.
This one is fun to use.
I'm essentially a magic engineer. Do I recognize how he's doing that?
You assume a bag of holding is involved.
Okay.
I'm
assuming
also going to be keeping a general eye out on the road for anything.
Yeah, I'm also just kind of out of the corner of my eye looking for things.
Cool. Your cart that you've taken is emblazoned with Pyrisha stuff on the outside.
Oh, okay.
So,
Can I
we
be
can
pulling
cover
the
that.
cart?
As we get closer,
you want to?
Yes.
Hubble's helping pull the cart.
You mean she's pretending to? She's a little too small for you to actually pull it.
Sure. We're pretending to. This is just to amuse her.
So
She's
how
kind of
many horses
faking
are
it.
pulling the cart?
Shay, there's 2 horses pulling the cart. Hubble, you're having a hard time keeping up with the horses.
Oh. Everything
Val
to the
here
little
just
baby
picks her
cart
up
in the back.
and puts her back in.
I would kindly ask you to advise me before you do that next time, thanks.
I'll take it under consideration.
Take it into consideration? What the heck? Do you just manhandle people for a living then?
I mean, he is a guard.
Last I checked, you are no man.
Well, she's definitely not a man.
Right, I'm not, and I'll kick you in the dick with my horse hooves for it.
That sounds dangerous.
Terrifying.
I hate to say it, but my bodyguard is my friend. If you hurt my friend, I will hurt you.
If
I love you,
she can
buddy.
even hurt me.
That's fair.
This
I'm
one's
not
got
too worried about that one.
nerves of steel.
Roughly at this point is when I'm
Love you,
uncorking a
sweetheart.
bottle.
What?
Hubble, as he uncorks the bottle, you smell apples.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
like a faint scent of apples. It also smells a little bit like paint thinner.
I probably smell something stronger, being a bear and keen sense of smell.
It smells like apples. Well, mostly apples. It's hard to place the other scents.
So I am now back on the cart, and now there's apples.
Aizen's also coming over to say hi.
I'm just pouring like a small
Hello.
shot and drinking it and then corking.
What on this earth is that? And why does it burn?
Can I try a sip?
No, do not, don't give it to the teddy bear.
I'm
Construct.
uncorking.
It
I'm gonna
shouldn't
look
do
at the
any-
teddy bear for a moment, kind of bang back the shot and just shrug and
Do it for science.
pour it out out of sheer curiosity.
I will take a shot of his substance.
That's
Do you have a sense of taste?
No, I don't.
Okay, we'll leave that description for later then.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, I was kind of hoping for more than just the feeling of something wet in my mouth. Oh God.
Yeah,
one.
Oh.
On her apple.
7. Perfect. All right.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
guys
Please
okay with
explain.
arriving now?
Yeah, let's arrive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
okay, I'm gonna
Let's
cork
go
the
to
bottle.
board. Let's go to board 33, please.
33. Let's
33.
not in order.
33.
The Tower of Randomonium, I'm noticing, is one. Hello, puppy.
Oh, I thought the tower.
The Tower of Randomonium is the default board where you
Yeah.
spawn, and there's a dice tower.
Oh, it's not as
Oh,
big.
One thing I forgot about his description, he's got like these like runed bracers, runed not quite boots because they don't cover his like paws and his feet,
My ass.
but like he's got like wrapping around his shins, and he's got like these like metallic claw caps on that also have runes.
All right.
As
As
so big.
that's actually small for a dragon. The dragon token's just huge. Because if you look, your base is actually a quarter of the size of the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just as small as I can make you. Anyways,
I
you
feel
enter
offended.
into Ecosia, a small farming village. And as you arrive in Akogia, you see a rundown village with a large temple of Tafiti just as you enter. The village has more militia milling about with spears than it does villagers. All of the villagers that are that you see as you walk in are either working stalls in the open market or rushing about as quickly as they can from place to place, as if they have not a second to spare. As you begin to make your way to the inn, just this way, you guys see the militia generally don't really look like they're, working. Most of them are like milling about. If any of you Pyrisha were to have seen Pyrisha people milling about like this, you would call them to attention immediately. Because these guys they don't look like they're working. But as you make it to, we're gonna go about here. Everybody stop. As you make it to here.
My bear friend.
Yep. That's why I'm
So
saying
we're
everybody
all
stop
there?
here.
Okay.
You're all where I'm holding. You hear, coming from down the road, the clip, clop, clip, clop of horses' hooves. And it's not coming from Hubble. And as everybody around you hears the horse, you watch as suddenly all the militia come to attention immediately. And Desiree gets to roll a dice.
Also, one thing to note about my character, he never walks on all fours.
Yeah.
No, he's always walking on his back feet.
And just as a
Yeah.
note, Des, we're hearing a lot of
You can't
A
make
lot of
that
that?
noise. You have a pop filter.
I just blew my pop filter away.
Yeah,
Am I
but
popping? Am I better?
Yeah.
there's like a lot of wind.
Sorry.
Great.
You guys complain when my mic is too far from my mouth, and then when my mic is in the right spot. Anyways, you guys hear the clip clop of hooves, and as that happens, stop with the wiggling. Just relax. This doesn't work if you keep trying to run away. I'm just gonna put you down.
I'm around then.
If Fluffington wants, he could just sit on my shoulder whenever he wants to.
Okay, 1 second. I just need to close the door
I
and
will
stuff.
keep that in mind. I do hover about 10 feet off the ground. So,
Oh, okay.
And I have a normal move speed of 30 feet, so I'm not too concerned.
Oh. Because I move at 40.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna be on your shoulder.
I mean, I move at 50, but
Well, I got 6 levels in Barbarian and 4 in Cleric.
10
That's
levels
fine.
of
It is a
monk.
time.
This guy's my bodyguard, so I assume if anything happens, I should be with him.
Sure.
Why is my FPS being so crappy all the time?
Mostly because absolutely nobody has actually seen what everyone can do in combat yet. Plus,
Some of us
everyone-
know what people can do.
Yeah.
There's a certain amount of core group that knows what's up.
Mm-hmm.
There's now a Fluffington command.
Say there's a Fluffington command.
Yeah, it brings a link to the D&D Beyond page that he uses.
Ah.
Alright. Sounds good. So, what did I roll? Trying to make an entrance here, and everything's interrupting my grand entrance.
I think he wants to sleep. He's just fighting it too much.
He's just not sleeping. No, you can't grab my mouse.
Lie there on the couch with him and rub his belly so he goes to sleep.
Might work. Who knows? Just give her some time, maybe.
So I said, if it doesn't
Well,
work,
I put him down. No, he doesn't want to be on my lap.
I'm gonna text you. And I'll go back up there and get him.
I'm kind
So-
of annoyed that my newest follower is Moist Cactus. It's kind of weird.
Oh, could I actually bring something up to the party before we go any further? Because I forgot to mention this on the way here.
Yep.
But I feel like we shouldn't be wearing our Pyrisha symbols.
Mine's sewn into me.
Oh,
I don't
It's a
have
good
Oh,
one.
yours
plan.
is
We should cover
removable.
that.
What does?
Fluffington, yours is removable.
Oh, okay. I just assumed it'd be sewn into me.
No, because this is a, covert mission where you might not want to be wearing your symbol all the time. I was
Yeah.
wondering who's going to bring it up first.
yeah, it just occurred to me, like, we shouldn't be wearing them out in the open.
I mean, from what it sounds like, you guys aren't here in an official capacity anyways, so...
Can it be on?
Yeah.
Okay. Can it be stuck to me? But it's
You guys talk
under-
about amongst yourself for a minute. I need to run to the bathroom.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not
In that
asking if they
case,
can me, it's just under my chest plate.
in that case, back on the cart. Did anyone else want to try this?
She wants to say something, but she's like,
Yes,
Try it.
very much.
I will pour you a shot.
He's gonna plug his nostrils because it smells strong and down
And
it.
chug, 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 chug.
The taste is not unlike the taste of burning, yet for some reason you get the distinct impression that you ate an apple, yet you don't remember tasting apple.
It's illusion booze.
Can he feel his tongue?
It's burning, but yeah.
You can feel it. There's definitely a tongue there.
You're also feeling a bit drunk after one shot.
Ian, I have a +3 to con. I think I might be good for a little bit.
This is about 95% alcohol.
Oh, never mind. But Ian, I'm also 7.5 feet tall and 350
That's
pounds.
still a lot of alcohol content, man.
Yeah, that is pretty. Actually, no. Why does that seem?
This is the reason I am recorking it is to keep pressure in the bottle so it doesn't all evaporate.
There, that's better. That's a better weight for a polar bear who's 7.5 feet tall. Actually,
Or the runt of the litter.
Hold on.
research time.
Yeah.
A polar bear rearing up, I think, can get to be like 10 to 15 feet tall. Like they.
Unfortunately,
they
I
tower
need
above
Des
you.
for the
This is
effects
a
of a
very
second.
big
I need the
bear.
DM here for the effects of a second shot.
The average polar bear weighs 1,200 pounds.
Yeah, check its height though.
Specifically, its reared up height. It's terrifying. Like,
They're like
people
10 to
don't
12 feet, I
typically
think.
realize it, but
3
polar
to 5
bear-
feet on all fours, but like 10 feet minimum.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
polar bears
bears
are
big.
fucking terrifying.
Damn. Yeah, so I guess 7
That's
and
why
a
when
half-
you see a polar bear, you make sure you only ever see a polar bear through your binoculars. If it's close enough that you can see it with your naked eye, you fucked up.
You want to spoil cranberry? As he beats you.
Da-da-da.
Oh, also Fluffington.
Yeah.
At some point during the round, he'll say, "Alright, so because I'm your guard, stay close to me most of the time, except when I'm electrified, because then you will get hurt, then I would lose my job." And I
Could try hiding behind me too.
Hiding, but I'm durable.
Okay.
We could test it.
I have a few knives.
Try to stab
Oh,
me.
we've got some zappy
Try to stab me.
magic.
Valhyr will just shuffle his way between the group and the
I
construct.
don't actually know how to... I'm not sure I know how to heal you.
Well, very clearly you just need a needle and thread.
Maybe?
I should be able to put them back together. I have a spell for that.
I've got some magic.
Yeah, I'm not really a magic user.
So,
Do you get healing from mending?
how I've been told that I work is my soul, well, the magical soul I've been imbued with, you can heal me as you normally would a human. However, if I become unconscious, I cannot be stabilized in normal medicine checks. I need to have the spell of mending on me.
Okay, that's gonna be a problem for me, but...
I have that.
Okay, that's good.
It's important for the construct I use, so...
It's also important for me.
Yeah.
Leave my...
The only reason I can take
Or
normal
alone.
healing is because they deemed that would be way, I'd be really bad character if I couldn't take normal healing.
Alright, I'm back, and I'm gonna finish with the scenario I was setting up. So yeah, you walk in, more militia than there is townsfolk. Militia are all in disarray, not paying attention to anything. Until you hear the
Does
clip, clop,
you
clip,
moved your mic
clop.
closer again?
I'm sorry, it's being attacked by a child. You hear the clip clop of a horse's hooves, and suddenly all the militia come. Guy, stop! Just stop. You can't have that. I need to be able to hear everybody else. No, just quiet. Behave. So yeah, you hear a horse. It's got a person on it, and they are coming around the corner, and as they start walking up, all the militia come to attention. And y'all see a knight astride a large white horse. One second.
No worries.
Siggy, don't put your nose in the fan, it'll take it off.
Okay.
Your dog is so dumb sometimes.
Yeah. I had to take the, like, grate cover off my fan because when my dog last knocked it over, it knocked a piece loose and it was just making a rattling sound, so I just, like, fuck it, took it off. But
so
now...
you just have a helicopter blade.
But now, she wants to stick her nose in the helicopter blade.
Alright, so
Not typically a good idea.
yeah, coming around the corner is a knight on the back of a horse. And that's where he's gonna pull up his character information.
How
He
clean does
seems
this
like
horse
a
look?
it's a clean horse. It's a white horse, so it looks like it's being taken care of.
Okay, well, I was asking because it looks like a dirt-ish path we're on. So I was wondering if you could tell it's been like riding around for a week or two.
If the horse has been riding around on dirt, it's been riding slowly, because not even like the ankles on it look that dirty.
Okay.
Anyways, the knight is in armor, but his helmet is off, and you can see that he's clearly a younger adult human with dark hair, and as he nears you, you see that his eyes are very strange, as one of his eyes is brown and one of them is blue. And the guy walks up, and he looks, we're gonna put arrogant as the word of the day. And as he rides up, he seems to like check around. You can see as you guys start to pass that the militia on this street are all at attention, and he turns down this way and passes your cart with a kind of a nod, but like you don't know if he's like actually seriously like greeting you or if he just noticed you and is dismissing you.
Fotheringham
But
will
in any
nod
case-
back.
He doesn't seem to respond. But he continues on his horse, slowly making his way down this street that you guys just came up. And you guys can continue this way.
I do have a question. The air of the militia, they were standing to attention, out of respect, do I think? Out of fear? Out of... Like, why were they standing to attention? Like, what emotion was driving that?
How about you roll me an insight check?
I do have Observant, by the way, so my passive is 17, but I will quickly roll the rest. That is a 25.
Yeah. You think that it is definitely out of fear and not respect. But they seem to relax a little bit when they seen who was on the horse. Not to, like, as disarray as they were before, they're still at attention, but they're more loosely at attention than...
Okay, so
like,
there's someone that they're fearing, but it's not necessarily that guy.
Your perception's really high, so I'm gonna give this to you, but he strikes fear himself, but it wasn't the one that they were terrified of.
Okay.
Okay? Anyways, you guys can continue up this way. And as you're coming through, see signage for the temple over there. And as you're coming up this way, you see signage in front of a general store. Small. The general store looks like it's better taken care of than some of the homes, but still a little bit more rundown than you're used to in Golocaster. And as you guys make your way up this way, you see a stock area here, and the Ecologia Market with
Oh my
its
God,
different
look,
merchants
it's a market.
selling people.
Can we stop? I've never seen a market like this before.
We can after we get our rooms sorted out and the cart put away.
But But it's so cool looking.
Yes, it is, and it will still be here later.
Don't worry, little one. Markets are always fun after dark anyways.
And as you guys pull up, you see there's a parking-ish place over here that you guys are able to park your cart off at and tie your horses off. And then
Sorry, just a question as an aid to memory. Tafiti was healing, right, among other things?
Yeah, she's the goddess of life.
Okay.
As your character, you would know that she's the goddess mother. She's the mother of all the second generation gods and goddesses, and she's the nature growing, life healing, that type of person.
Okay.
But anyways, as you guys make your way over, you see the Echoes Inn.
I'm gonna open the door, and as I open the door, I'm gonna go, Echo! Does it echo back?
It doesn't. But
I will
I'm gonna
return it.
I'm gonna get very disappointed.
wait, Hebble's gonna echo with you.
Hubble's going to go, Echo, in return to him.
And as you guys come in doing that, you see the shorter, elderly bar keep behind the counter, kind of chuckles at your shenanigans.
I'm gonna land on the table. I don't know why Hubble's on the table.
Does he
Hubble
stop
is
not-
chuckling? Does he stop chuckling when he sees me walk in?
You're wearing armor and look quite, put together.
Civilized.
I'm not wearing armor.
I've teleported.
Well, no,
upstairs.
but you're... Okay, we'll come back downstairs.
Sorry.
Hubble has to rear and plant her forehooves on the desk in order to be seen. Or in order to properly reach.
But anyways, you think as you come in, Fluffington, that this bartender is more scared of you than she is of Valhir. I'm not saying something.
I'm gonna land and go, good afternoon! Or what time of day is it?
It's midday, probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
I'm gonna say, howdy! This is a really cool place you got.
Oh,
God damn it.
thank you, young dragon.
Yeah. I'm a copy of a pretty famous dragon.
Oh yeah? What famous dragon would that be?
You wouldn't know.
Do I think they actually know the answer to that question?
Maybe.
Yeah, can I insight check that?
But yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
Yeah, same.
I would like to roll an insight check.
Same.
That's a,
well, 14.
Why are we rolling an insight check, sorry?
mostly
know
just
if
to
they
see
know.
if they actually don't know who Pyre is, or...
That's a nat 1, but that is actually a 10.
Although I guess we did start rolling before she gave us the go-ahead.
That's fair.
so-
I'm more just trying to size up the local. Is this a I'm pretending not to know, or is this I genuinely don't know?
She doesn't look like she knows who he is.
Okay.
Who he is supposed to be, either.
You wouldn't know. It's okay. But my name is Fluffington. How are yours? Wait, what's yours?
My name's Bev. Beverly.
Can we stay
I'm
here?
Yeah, of course you can. I have rooms upstairs.
How much?
Much did I say?
He's just learning about manners, don't worry about him.
I see. Unfortunately, our prices are 1 gold piece per night. But I do have plenty of rooms available. If you guys would like to stay
So,
here, of course.
I'm gonna spit out 20 gold on the table.
That's a lot of gold.
I shovel it back to him. Me and the dragon will be in a separate room, and I plop down 7 gold. Here's enough for a week. We may stay that long. We might not.
I eat my gold
of
back
course.
up again.
I do have a 2-person room. I also have a large 5-person room, and what else do I have upstairs? Sorry, give me 1 second.
I could just take a spare slot in your stable.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Stay in a room. They're cool. I have... Is this 1 or 2? Maybe that's 1.
Hey, DM.
Do you have...
As they're talking, I would like to try to eat the spoon next to me. It looks shiny and I want it.
Roll... Are you trying to be stealthy
Yes.
about it?
Yes.
Roll sleight of hand.
That is a 20.
Yeah, you eat a spoon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice
Ooh,
modifier.
Snickers. She's gonna try to feed him an apple.
I'm gonna refuse an apple.
The funny thing, you said that was a 20?
Yep.
I saw it.
Do you see that on your passive?
Yeah. My passive is 22.
Oh god.
How many single rooms do I have? I didn't expect the party to split up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Like I said, I guaranteed you the first thing we did would be not as planned.
It's cool.
We're gonna
I
find a
have
way to eat everything in this pub.
No, the
I
spoon was shiny. I
have
wanted a shiny
a-
spoon. I'm a dragon. It's my horde.
I have 1 4-person
She
room,
polishes
3
the apple.
singles, and a double available.
Do you, by any chance, have a discount for long-term renters? We can discuss it another
I can
time.
consider
It's-
doing it at a later date, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, I do need to charge full price at least for the first week.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Keep my protection dues paid for a month of that.
What's the name of this tavern?
I'm
Echo?
sorry, or what?
Our dues to the nobles.
Wait, the
You gotta
nobles...
pay your taxes?
Hold on. The nobles have a the nobles have a horde.
No.
Usually they beat
our
around the bush and
noble-
call it taxes.
Yeah, it's technically taxes, but our noble doesn't live in town. We have a is it Reeve? R-E-E-V-E for y'all who are good at pronouncing things.
It's a reef, yeah.
Reeve would
Reeve?
be the pronunciation.
We have a Reeve in town, the Baronet.
But clearly they keep the gold somewhere. Where's their horde?
I don't think people generally refer to it as a hoard.
I'm gonna whisper
Treasury
to
is probably in Harrison.
I'm gonna whisper to Fluffington. Remember, we don't want to cause a scene.
No, I just would love to see you this amazing treasury one day.
That's highly unlikely for somebody who's not of the noble family, but aspirations are always good. If you're planning to stay long term, that's wonderful. I'm more than happy to put you up. For the first week, I do have to charge regular price, but we can talk about a discount later.
Of course, of course.
How often do you buy
so-
new spoons?
Sorry?
How often do you buy new spoons?
Oh, I've probably had these for 50 years or so.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I have 3 singles, 2 doubles, and a 4-person room upstairs.
One of the
what would you
doubles
guys
for
like?
the dragon and I, please.
Absolutely.
I'm more used to a hostel-like setup, so if you said you had a 5-person
I've
room?
got a 4-bedroom.
A 4? If no one else objects, I would be more than willing to share the 4-person with people.
Sure, I'll sit in a corner.
Okay. I'm going
You in
to...
on the shared room? Alex, are you in on the shared room?
I'm still contemplating that because I do have 2 rather large inhabitants with me.
That's
it's
fine.
actually a big space.
It is a big space. I'll
In that case,
I
I'm
get
gonna
that.
plunk 10 gold down on the table. And
Okay.
just say, think of it as a retainer fee.
And I'm gonna turn
You
to him.
are
Don't you
lovely
think a larger room would be more expensive?
It's 1 gold per person per night.
Oh, in
Oh.
that case, I'm gonna plunk down,
Oh, then I
how
would.
many of us are there? 3 of us in this room?
You are sharing with 3 party members, yes.
Then I would jump down 35 gold.
I dropped down 14, not 7. 1 gold each for both of us.
Okay, so you're paying for both of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her head.
I'm gonna sit on the bear's shoulder and say, "Thank you. I like my hoard."
I figured. It's just gold.
You are definitely most welcome for staying with us. All your meals we serve a breakfast and a dinner meal, and those will be covered.
What about second breakfast?
I can do a little bit of cooking,
I mean
so
this.
I can solve that.
I mean this in the nicest way possible, but I will still pay for some food because I eat a lot. He just gestures to his size.
And I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look.
He's a bear.
I'm gonna look at your face and go, "But I don't eat anything, so you can have my shares."
You don't eat. Got it.
Little one,
Noted.
his head is the size of all of you.
It's actually kind of fair. His head is kind of almost the size of the entireness of Fluffington. Anyways, let me show you up to your rooms then.
Thank
And
you,
y'all-
Miss
Excuse me,
Beverly. Thank you.
you don't happen to have a ramp, do you?
No, but my stairs are quite large, and I believe you.
That's worse.
No, like they're wide. Head back over into this corner to get up to the second floor.
Okay.
Or I could just teleport onto a table.
Where's
That's true.
Where's my floor? Where's my room?
I'm on the roof somehow. That's a new one for me.
Amazing.
That's impressive. If you just if you lock the height restrictor, it won't move when you accidentally double click.
Devin, the double one's over here. On
How do you
yeah,
lock
the
your
double
height
over here.
restrictor?
There's
Oh,
a little
I
lock symbol
see.
right next to the height thingy.
damn it.
So
I
right
somehow
here.
ended up in this room. I'm gonna try and open the
I'm
door.
on the ceiling.
Yep.
We are coordinated.
Nope. Why are you opening that door?
Because I'm trying to get down, man.
Oh, you're upstairs. The inside of buildings are
I
difficult.
consider this to be the best part of Tailspire is the fact that
yes,
occasionally
I
just
love
teleport
this.
to the roof.
Doug,
I
you're in
love it.
here.
I love
and
the occasional
Fluffington share
ending up
this
in the
room?
roof or in a wall. Oh my goodness, that took a bit.
Here, let
There's
me
still
do
a
this.
horse on the roof in case anybody needs.
Sorry, I'll put down.
Okay.
There, you're gonna. I'm just putting your tokens to smaller size for in here.
The dragon's gonna hit me! Oh god!
Easier. The people who are sharing are in this room. Hubble, I'm just gonna transport you directly there.
Yes, please.
Bear, where are you sleeping? Which bed?
Call me Val here, and I'll take the one closest to the door.
I lay down on his nightstand.
Which one will you take if he doesn't call you out here?
The door, the one near the door. I'm gonna take the beddings on this one and like stuff it under like the top blanket, so it looks
Did
like someone's
Eisen get
lying
lost?
down in it.
Okay.
What?
Did Eisen get lost?
No, Eisen's right here.
Oh, okay. He was just on the other side of the door.
I'm gonna sleep
Yeah.
on your. I'm gonna lay down on your nightstand, and the moment I stop moving, you notice that I just kind of look like a stuffed animal.
Yeah, if he's not moving, you would be hard pressed to determine whether or not he was actually animate or not.
I'm actually gonna ask Beverly a question, like on the way up.
Can I have my regular size back, please?
If somebody were looking to work as a healer here, where would be the best place to start? I saw a temple to Tefiti, but I don't know if there's another spot that may work better.
To be completely honest, unless you're working for the militia, the only healing that the actual villagers get would be at the temple.
Very well.
And she, as she explains that, she doesn't look happy about it. She looks quite drawn. The inside of this place, I'm gonna go with homely. It's comforting and it feels like a place that you would be relaxed in, but it's definitely not as well kept. You see the general fixings of somebody who's trying to make something look as comfortable and clean as possible, but some of the things, some of the doors, some of the walls, it looks run down.
Out of curiosity, with my experience, would the temple usually charge a fee for healing?
The temple will charge those who can afford to be charged.
Okay.
So the temple will heal anybody, but if you can provide a donation, then it would be generally expected.
Fair enough.
Oh, and Des, I took my backpack and stuff that I won't be carrying around with me general day to day and stuffed it under the blanket of this bed, so it looks like someone's lying down in it.
Okay. You also have like a little alcovey room here to store things.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to make it look like somebody's lying there, then you can do a reasonable job of making it look like there's a stuffed animal under the blanket.
Can I fit?
Yeah.
Can I fit in this little gap here behind the bed?
What? Is there a little gap behind the bed?
Yeah, between behind the bed and the shelf and the wall.
You could definitely fit behind the shelf, but the headboard's a little bit too close to the wall.
No, not the shelf. the
There's
nightstand.
There's
a
a
back
roof
there.
gap.
You could totally fit.
Okay,
There's actually a roof gap there.
I quickly grab a spare blanket, and I make myself a little nest back there, and I spit the spoon onto the blanket, and I lay on the blanket now.
There's another one back here if you wanted your own space for a horde.
No,
You
I want
this
to be
space?
close to my bear. My bear protects my horde.
Aw.
Aw,
No, the bear protects my horde.
This is adorable.
It's his guard
I
bear.
like it.
I'm gonna
Does have a
take
guard
some general stuff from around the room and get his opinion. Like, is it right if I put this stuff here, just so that you're out of view
Yeah, that's
when
fine.
I'm
You're
asleep?
just putting
Alright.
stuff on top of this.
Just specifically showing him stuff that he would be okay with. Just like I'm not just throwing junk near him.
Cool. Everybody sets up their room as they feel.
Yeah.
What
They
kind of
need to?
jerk stabs a knife in our table?
I don't know,
Me.
man.
A knife
I
stab
was
to the
angry
table.
because the mugs were empty. So I stabbed the
Well,
table.
that being said, there's 3 of us in this room, so party's happening in this room tonight.
Yeah,
but-
there's enough. There's 2 tables, so you've got enough space if you needed to
Yeah.
have like a discussion between the party that the other 2 could join you. But
I'm going to go check on our new compatriots.
I'm actually grabbing this table that I'm standing by near here, and I'm basically just taking out like my alchemist supplies, my healing supplies, and all of that is basically going out on the table, and I'm checking everything, cleaning what needs to be cleaned, just taking care of the kit.
Des, I
There are
hate to
some
be.
very sharp, pointy bits.
I really hate to
Amazing.
be that
I'm always
guy.
curious.
Oh, shut up, Bixby.
Also, there are a couple pieces that look like a glass blower had the hiccups.
Give Doug a second. Here.
This hallway is bugging me.
I never noticed that.
That hallway is bugging me.
Sorry, Doug.
Why?
I didn't build this. This is a paste in. This is
Because
a really big
it's-
town, and I built everything in a week.
It's half. It's using 2 halves of a square and not a full square for some reason.
Oh wait,
So
hold
you
on.
can't snap to grid. It's opposite of snap to grid.
Oh.
Knock. Right. There's knocking at your door, party.
I'm somewhat engrossed in cleaning my stuff.
Just taking out the full frame, kind of hunched over. Is it
How
alright
about
if I come in?
pacing back and forth between?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Scalpels, the peasant poking stick.
Oh,
You have a stick specifically for peasants.
Oh, and I probably would have told. I did tell Fulvin, like, if you want to join us, please do.
Yeah.
Now that
I'm
know
gonna-
I'm invited, I'm coming.
It's a joke among the monastery, referring to it as that. It's for poking at boils and moving things where it's not necessarily safe to touch the patient.
okay, but how big is the stick?
It's about 4 feet long. Slightly
Mine's bigger.
pointy on one end.
Mine's bigger.
Can you close
Your
my?
staff
oh,
is-
I
you
mean,
can-
I do have a quarterstaff
I
on
did
my
close your
back.
My staff's bigger.
Your quarterstaffs are about the same size, actually.
Does
I'm still gonna say it's bigger.
I'm kind of flying around here. Do I see anything shiny on the shelf?
The shelf would only have the party's belongings on it. Nothing from the inn.
Oh, okay.
It's a clear shelf.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
room is generally meant for people who are staying more long term.
Yeah, there are shiny things on the table in front of me right now that I'm cleaning.
I'm gonna get close.
I'm going to say the moment I see you edging up, I saw the spoon earlier. If any, I know everything in this kit. If any of it's missing, I'll be asking you first.
Is this your horde?
I'm gonna kind of just a pause, in a manner of speaking.
Understood. You don't take another person's horde unless you want to fight to the death. I'm good.
Val here's gonna walk
Pretty fair.
over to this one that he hasn't really talked to you yet, hold out a paw, and like it's not like a bear paw. He's got opposable thumbs.
Medical equipment.
Hold out his hand to shake hands. Is like, hello. I don't think we've been introduced yet.
The bear has manners.
Josh is talking to you.
Sorry, what? I was distracted. I found something out about the character I built that is slightly startling me.
The bear is extending his hand to shake hands and said, hello. I don't believe we've been properly introduced yet.
Ah, I shall return the handshake and say, my name is Josh.
I am Valhir. And who are these two?
Well, this is Eisen, and on the other side is X1.
Hi,
His name is
X1.
officially X1.
His official name is designation : X1.
Hi, X1.
He's a machine.
Desiree's typing X1.
Okay.
So, wait, you said you kind of knew about me, but this doesn't look anything like me.
I assume it's the same basic principles, but
The
just different
principles
materials.
that make it move are very similar.
Is it intelligent?
No.
Not in the way you typically consider intelligence, but it is capable of doing some things on its own.
So then why would I be intelligent when yours isn't?
Depends on what the creator wants their
Well,
thing to do.
you have a soul. This doesn't.
Oh.
So, the magic that makes it move and its general magical construction is very similar to you. But
Does-
it doesn't have its own soul.
I'm gonna poke its leg. Does it feel soft or very, very hard?
You feel like you just poked solid steel.
But you said it is constructed kind of like me, but if you poke me, I'm super soft.
In principle, not in material.
Alright, think of it this way. Eisen and me are both beasts. We have fur, we have 4 appendages, we have claws, we have teeth.
Couple raises her
But
hand.
we're different species. Same principle, different construct.
What would my species be?
Plushy?
Well, you're modeled after a dragon, so I would have to say dragon construct.
Well, I'm modeled after Pyra.
Who is a dragon?
Who's a dragon?
Who is a dragon?
That's fair.
Honestly, she's one of the nicer dragons I've met.
You've met more than one dragon?
I've met 5.
You all met me as well.
6 now it sounds, or is he part of the 5?
I
can't
guess
turn my
with
horse
the
around.
construct, 7 now. Yeah.
I'm sorry, does he count as 2 dragons?
I'm just gonna be straightforward with you guys. I'm not
Yeah.
from here.
I think he hadn't met Pyra yet.
No shit.
Like, this plane. I'm not from here.
No shit.
But you're from a different continent, not a different plane.
I was summoned.
A different grassy plain.
I thought we talked about this. How he was like, there was like a summoning ritual, but it went wrong and he got plopped out here, not in his intended target, because there was another ritual happening here.
No, you didn't talk to me about it, but it's cool.
Oh, I'm
Go
so
ahead.
sorry, I thought I did.
It's all good. Your backstory is your backstory. You got to Golocaster, I need information from there, but whatever else is fine.
Oh, okay. Basically, I was being summoned somewhere. At the exact same time, something else was being summoned here. Streams crossed. I came here.
Never crossed the streams.
I know. But they didn't live long enough to find out.
Streams. Like rivers?
What time is it? Out of curiosity?
Same concept.
You'll find that the sun is beginning to set, and you are meeting with Cinda's friend at sundown, essentially.
Okay.
It's about time we get going.
Was the friend the Reeve?
No.
No.
They got
Somebody just
he
outside
did
of town,
say
I believe.
that the baronet, the Reeve, is the one who sold
them the
farm
property.
to
Right.
the friend of Cinda, and then told them that the inhabitants were their problem.
Right. Sorry. My bad.
All good. But anyways, would you guys like to head back down into the tavern proper?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna pack up my supplies. I'm assuming I was doing this during the conversation.
Yep.
Oh, also,
Oh,
thank you for saving my home here.
Huh?
Sanctuary.
Ah, yes, you guys did save Sanctuary. This is true.
Oh.
I didn't do
Okay.
any of that.
No, you didn't. But
Yeah,
he-
no, I
talking-
know what he's
Josh and
talking
Hubble
about.
Would have done that.
I know what he's talking about. So, Aizen and X1 are gonna stay in the room up here.
I can't
now.
go down the stairs. I'm too
Okay.
drunk.
I just phased into another room. I'm on like a double wide mattress.
What? I can see you. You're
I
back
think
now.
No, Aizen.
There we go. That's the
Oh.
easiest way to get out of the building.
I'm gonna throw myself out the window.
Yeah.
I think I found the master bedroom.
You actually found the third room Bev has sold, her master bedroom.
oh.
I'll put you guys back downstairs. Sorry.
It's okay. I made it. I'm almost there.
I'm almost there.
Ha!
I'm almost there.
Okay.
This is a really pretty map, but
God damn this building.
I am not used to I haven't played Tailspire in a bit. Sorry, I'm not used to the mechanics. Oh fuck! Can you just teleport me to the tavern, please? I'm back
I think I made it. I phased into a column briefly, but I'm downstairs now. You're back upstairs.
back
You're downstairs again.
Don't jump on stairs. Don't jump on any tables or chairs.
I love all that effort. You just end up right back at the bottom.
I can't.
Just happened to Dev too, didn't it?
No, I'm coming. Don't jump on.
Okay.
I just see him jump back up.
Okay. I'm just putting you down, okay?
No, I got this. I got this. I went
God, put him down.
Anyways, everybody
Not
makes
very
their
long.
way downstairs. You guys see coming from upstairs a looking kind of like a half elf walks down the stairs as well.
Is there anything shiny on him?
He's a merchant.
Oh,
He's got like
no! I'm
a ring on him,
Nakazi.
but that's about it.
You're Nakazi.
Yeah, Nakazi.
Damn it.
What?
Anyways, he sees the group of you. Hello. I do believe I'm here to meet you. My name is Ashford. I'm a friend of our mutual benefactor.
Yeah,
Ah.
I'm a dragon from of hers.
Interesting. And he's gonna walk over to like a table over here.
Please don't make us get close to a table because it's not going to work.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? What
Because
was
so
it?
close to the
Hard to get close to a
table.
table. What was that?
I land.
Just
This is as
don't
close
stand
as I'm
on
getting.
the table.
I'm on the
Wait.
table. I'm not moving. I land
Yeah,
on the
don't
table.
move. We're
I
good.
land on the table.
Yep. Hello. My name's Ashford. I am attempting to move to Ecosia. I have lived as a merchant for quite a long time traveling, and I've just kind of want a place to, plant my roots. Was looking to get into farming, but as I entered the farm that I was interested in purchasing, I heard a terrible screech, and this bony specter-like specter on a terrifying flying rat-looking thing attacked me, and I ran, thinking that I was going to another plane tonight, or that night, and as soon as I broke the property line, they returned to the roof of my new home. So I reached out to our benefactor and requested some assistance in taking care of this mess. So I assume you're here to help.
Which one do you know?
The one that doesn't. No, I guess that's not a very
We
good.
probably shouldn't mention any names here.
Let's. I'll speak to you on our journey.
Well, no, it's Imple. Imple is the one that looks like
The one
me?
that doesn't look like you.
Okay, there you go. See, I'm gonna guess not the other one that's relationship with this one.
I'm as
Not
this
the reveal,
conversation is going on, I'm just gonna like peel my eyes across the room to see if anyone's looking at us or like trying to listen in on us.
The people who,
Everyone
the only
is.
other villagers at the table, who came in as you guys were coming down the stairs, look to be farmers, and they're drinking, and they don't look like they're paying any attention. Bev is actually in the kitchen, and you guys smell some of the most amazing food that you have ever smelled coming from that kitchen.
Okay, question.
Mhm.
Is there any dirty tables with spoons on them?
Nope, there doesn't look to be any cutlery out, other than what people are using at the moment.
They
Damn it.
figured you out already.
Already, one spoon, that's all I got. I'll get more. I'll
Then
sneak in the
proceeded
kitchen.
to ask about the spoons.
What?
You then proceeded to ask about the spoons right after you stole one.
She doesn't know.
I mean,
You
she
don't
might have
know.
noticed that a spoon that she put out is no longer there.
And someone was asking how old the spoons were.
Well, should we get going?
Yes, I suggest we do. But maybe in the morning, as my new farm is probably one of the farthest farms that's from actual village center Ecosia. So I'm farther out into what they call around here Greater Ecosia.
Can I ask you a serious
and-
question?
Yes.
If these people are messing with your farm, why not just sell the farm and move back to where we are from?
I'm not actually from Golocaster, and unfortunately, I've been refused a refund for my purchase.
No, don't refund it. Sell it to a new person.
I couldn't feel correct doing that. I'm a merchant. I do have certain beliefs that I refuse to compromise, and I won't sell somebody something that requires an extermination such as this.
Okay.
Greater Ecosia, my ass.
It's actually the Greater Ecosian area. Think of it as the GEA.
What I said still applies.
Laugh at my funny joke. Jeez. No humor around here. Anyways,
She hasn't even broken out the true pinnacle of humor, Boblin the Goblin.
Ignore
Hey,
important
I don't have-
NPC talk to Boblin.
Anyways, I have purchased a farm that's very far away. It's almost half a day's journey as it is. So unless you want to be heading there in the night, I suggest we rest one night here and head away in the morning.
Rest. Let's rest.
It's what us
thing everyone
non-constructs
else
have to
does.
do to recharge ourselves.
Oh,
I actually wanted to make a very
You mean-
brief stop before I went to rest, so...
you mean the
Yep.
you mean the thingy that I do and make sure my magic comes back?
Yes.
Oh, that's called
Except-
resting.
Instead of magic we get back the will to live.
What's the will to live?
Speak for yourself. What's the will to live?
Well, anyways,
We'll have this profound
so-
conversation later.
in any case, I'm going to retire for the night if that's all right with the group of you.
Good night.
I don't know why you need our permission.
Well, if you wanted to leave tonight, I wouldn't be against that, as clearly I require your assistance more than I require sleep. But if you're okay with leaving in the morning,
I mean, we
Well-
just spent all day traveling.
Well, here.
Hmm.
If that's the case, can we visit the market like you said we would?
Yes, we do have some time. Let us go.
unfortunately, the market did just close.
Fell here.
You said visit, not buy.
But I want to see the stalls. The stalls are going to be empty now.
But yes, of goods, the stalls will still be there.
Maybe someone dropped something shiny.
It is a high possibility.
Anyways, they wander off. He's gonna nod to the three of you who remain and head upstairs.
And I am gonna wander off to the temple.
Cool. Hubble or Josh, anything for the evening?
Wandering, I guess.
I think I'm just gonna head to bed.
As soon as Hubble goes to, are you leaving the inn?
Yeah.
As soon as you go to leave, the innkeeper will wave her hand at you. I warn you, as you haven't been here long, don't cross the bridge. The forest is no place to be alone, and definitely not at night.
Okay.
Anyways, let's go and see what these guys are up to.
I've changed my mind, I'm
scouring
going to bed.
everything. I'm scouring the stands, the ground, the nooks and crannies for anything shiny I can find.
There's actually like a I don't have it. There's a curtain that drops.
Okay, that's fine.
Down.
I'm still scouring every little piece I can see to see anything shiny.
And as he moves on from an area, I'm gonna drop a gold coin and say, "Hey, you missed something."
Oh,
The apples are closed. Sorry, Hubble. You'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Oh,
You
sad.
walked past them earlier.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gold you get.
I find 10 gold. I don't add to my currency, but I add it to my
Your hoard.
What the fuck is that?
There's spending currency, and then there's hoarded currency.
Exactly.
The dragon.
And then no, I'm not gonna make that joke. Oh fuck! Almost knocked over my pizza. That's what I get for making dirty jokes.
Make dirty jokes, get dirty pizza. So you guys are just wandering around searching the area.
Yeah.
As my bear friend.
I'm going to
dropping
check
gold.
out this bridge.
Yeah, like he will search somewhere, move on to next. I'll drop a gold coin and just say, "Hey, what's this?" or something like that.
Aww.
So, Fluffington. I should remember your name is Fluffington. That's like the most iconic name of our D&D group.
Exactly.
Fluffington, you actually
No, that's
find
Rosin.
no
Rosin is the most
coin-
iconic name.
What?
Yeah, you find no coins on the ground other than what Valhyr is dropping for
Oh.
you.
Okay.
I thought you meant someone else took them because I was about to
No.
beat their ass.
You
Uh,
don't know I'm
there's-
hiding
Not-
in the alleyways, like dashing out for the coin.
Not even like a pin or like a spoon or like I'm not looking just for money.
you find,
I'm looking
like,
for
a couple,
anything
like-
shiny.
Like, okay, you're looking for anything shiny.
Yes.
You find 5 pieces of broken glass, 2
not shiny.
what looks to be just shinier-ish rocks that gleam nicely in the falling sunlight. You
many, sorry?
find 2.
Okay.
You find 4 pins that look like they would be to hold clothes together that are too big on a person. Those type of knickknacks. But that's all you really find on the ground. There's not
Any
much else.
buttons? Has Captain Buttonbeard been around?
No, he has not, and you do not find any buttons.
Okay. Thank you. I have added those to my hoard page.
Excellent. And then I assume you went to the temple, Ian?
Yep.
Cool.
I think my model's at the temple. Did I pick the
Your
right
model is
spot?
at the temple. Yep.
Yay! I figured it
So-
out.
Can we get a vision token so we can watch?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Let me just assign the entire party to this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Assign the entire party to this token.
I believe that's the same temple as the last temple you done.
It is. It is the same temple.
It's
I
a
saw
very
it
nice
from-
temple.
Going on an adventure.
Yeah,
Adventure.
I am just going to enter on in. Is there anyone on duty at the time?
Yes, there is. Standing at the altar area
I can't see anything.
is a. Let me pull up their character information. No, it would be in world. Thank you, brain. There is a.
I'm having some weird vision issues. One sec.
Move the green thing down.
Yeah, got it.
Down or up? What are the other?
It's like whenever I
there
move, it gets awkward. I got it though.
Okay. First, you do see who you would probably recognize as somebody of some sort of druidic nature, and she is wearing holy symbols to Tafiti. Looks to be the priestess of this temple, and across from her, wearing lesser decorated holy symbols of the same goddess, is somebody you assume to be an acolyte.
Okay.
One of which is just a younger human with white hair, and the second is a late middle-aged human with long blonde hair braided across her back.
Okay.
Or down her back, I should say.
Fair
Hello
enough.
there. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am the druid priestess Amber. It's a welcome to the Temple of Tefiti. What can I do for you?
It's actually kind of the other way around. I heard you do healing here,
Well, of course, it's a Temple of Tefiti.
and I was wondering if you had need of any additional help.
Oh, well, the villagers don't come by too often, but when they do, we definitely do require some assistance sometimes if there's more larger incidents at the logging encampment or the mine. But generally, it's nice to have an extra pair of hands. Are you proficient?
I've been trained in not necessarily magical healing, but more physical based.
Oh, I see. Well, I am proficient in a number of different magical healings as well as the more medical things. But it would definitely be a pleasure to have more hands on board. This is my acolyte, Andrew, and she gestures to the... he looks barely at the age of, like, majority. He's almost still a teenager, but longer white hair braided. You would think kind of druidic, but he doesn't have any of the obvious symbols that she's wearing. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Okay. Yeah. I do have some... I just arrived in town, admittedly, so I'm still getting settled in, but... if you do end up needing some assistance or an extra pair of hands, I'm more than happy to lend a hand. I'm currently staying at the Echo Inn.
Oh yeah, you're staying with Bev. It's really the only place in town for anybody who doesn't have a residence, but we'll definitely send word to her if we're in need of your help.
Okay. My name is Oliver, by the way.
Pleasure.
We're
Nice to
leaving
meet you,
town
Oliver.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I might not be in town tomorrow. I was doing something for a friend. However, if I am in town, I'm always happy to lend a hand.
Absolutely. I'll let Beverly know to just let you know if we need your help if you're in.
Okay. And with that, I'm basically just gonna awkwardly turn around and leave.
Ian, like, this character is the epitome of, like, the, like, fingers pointed at each other emotes. And, like, the shy...
Blessed evening. And as you walk away, she says, and they go back to talking amongst themselves in the temple. Next, I'm going to do Josh, and for Josh, we're actually jumping maps. So give me one moment and I'll pull you over.
Yeah, I will also inform Beverly that my name is Oliver in case someone comes looking for me.
Yeah, if you let her know that you just put in word at the temple that you could be of assistance, she'll be more than happy to pass that along.
What board?
She'll be more than happy to keep out look for you.
What
Is
board?
Josh Viet Conging this place as well?
I'm going to that bridge.
You're going to that bridge. I'm finding the bridge. Give me a second. I just need to figure out what map it's on.
Eyes in the next one are coming with me.
Okay. What map did I put the...
They said I should not go alone, so I'm bringing a small army.
Yeah, bring in a small army. Where's my legend? Where's my legend? Probably smarter.
So, I accidentally gave myself triple attack,
Good job.
because it's my action to get eyes into attack, which I can pair with one of my attacks, and then my bonus action to get my mechanical into attack.
Oh my goodness.
Good job, Josh. Way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I can quadruple attack, so it's not that unreasonable.
Yeah, but I'm a ranger.
I
we
can
have Eisen,
double.
Josh, and X1. And the party token, which I should have just made a unique character. Give me a second. I'm gonna make this character into like a obvious character so y'all can all see with it.
What map?
Going
board.
to 35. And y'all should all have a control over the party token
I
again.
went to the wrong board.
Well, come to
35.
35.
I'm coming. I don't know where I am.
You're in the harbor.
Alright, so I'm on the good side of this right now.
Yeah.
And it's
There is
favored terrain on the other side. This is lovely.
There's a big old sign right in front.
It says like,
Beware!
Return the slab.
There's a like a street pole in right before the bridge and a big old sign in front of it.
I assume
Feel
we
free.
shouldn't move the party token past the bridge unless he goes.
Stay with Josh. He's the only one who's actually on the map.
Okay.
But what are
Oh
you
my
doing, Josh?
gosh.
Sorry, I thought I was muted for that.
I need to find the ability again because I have too much to read through.
Oh,
Okay. How far do I have to go in there to be considered in forest?
Probably across the bridge is what she said.
across the bridge is the forest.
Just
But
across the bridge.
At the
Okay.
as you get up to here, you see a sign. Would you like to read the sign?
Yes, I'll read the sign.
Excellent. Beware, you are about to enter the decaying woods. Monsters lurk. Do not, and I repeat, do not harm any of the inhabitants or the makings of the forest. Do not break a tree. Do not hurt an animal. Or, yeah, you shall be overwhelmed.
Spooky.
Okay, so total hippie elf here. Got it. Alright, so Aizen and X1 are gonna stay over here. I'm gonna go...
As you get to there,
Yeah, I'm gonna just go that far for now.
see on the ground a raven, and that raven looks a little bit like something that doesn't have pulled up for no reason, so give her a second.
Is it one of the dead ones?
It is one of the dead ones.
Okay.
It's the first one that nobody liked except for me and Doug, but it makes more sense here.
I like the first one. I like them
Oh.
both. I like the first one, though. It was neat.
I just artistically
I
like
think
the
it was
second
the
one better.
second one. The legs looked too human. And it was
Fair enough.
mildly concerning.
Open up the... Oh, I shouldn't say these things out loud. Good.
Yeah. Please don't say what the creature's called.
Nope. Just
I don't
name is
want to hear
Jordan.
the word werecorpse bird.
I don't want to hear the word nevermore.
that.
Yeah, no. If I heard the word nevermore, I'd be like, yes, I'm just gonna go back to Golacaster.
Fuck that. We're going to the dungeon of the Mad Mage. We're getting off of this plane.
I will tunnel back
Bring
the
me- I'll-
entire way with Aizen if necessary.
I'll take more Curse of Strahd, please.
Sitting on the ground, its head cocked towards you. It's just looking at you.
Is that a cock?
Nope. Oh, well, yes. But I don't have a raven token, so it's a rooster. Leave it be.
Alright, so I'm gonna go right to the edge of the bridge. Is there any sticks or whatever to step? Like, was the warning specific on whether, like, stuff on the ground is okay, or?
It just said, do not harm the woods. Do not harm the inhabitants. Do not harm the makings. Do not harm the woods.
Okay. So immediately there, if I step into the actual forest proper, is there anything I'm gonna break?
No,
Way to
you're,
grass.
you're well enough versed in how to maneuver in the woods that you think that you can walk without breaking anything.
Alright,
But
so I'm just
the raven's
gonna...
kind of just looking at you. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
doing
just gonna
anything, just
walk
standing there.
into about here so that I'm actually in the forest.
It steps next to you.
And so now that
Just
I'm in
standing at
my
your feet.
favored terrain, primeval awareness.
What does that do?
So I've gotta spend a ranger spell slot, and for 1 minute per level of spell slot, I can sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 6 miles of me.
Your awareness explodes, you get a really bad headache, and you fall over. There's undead. There's lots and lots and lots of undead.
It doesn't tell me
This
where they
raven is
are or
undead.
how many there are, I don't think.
You get an overwhelming presence of undead. There is
I figured
undead.
as much. Yeah, it doesn't reveal.
This raven is undead.
But I get the sense that and that's all I'm seeing in the area is undead.
I think so.
A big ass blob
You
of
get
undead
like actual
everywhere.
regular beast.
No, aberration, celestial, mental, fae, fiend, or undead.
Okay, no. You just get a bunch of undead.
And aberration. Behind you, in the water, an aboleth swims.
It doesn't tell me where it is. I would just
I
know.
was joking.
I would just know that within 6 miles of me, there's an aberration somewhere.
In which case, you want to be at least 7 miles away.
But in any case, this raven's looking at you. It's looking at you funny.
I'm gonna wave at it. Hello.
It kind of like squints its not eyes a little bit. There's like a glowing light in its eye sockets that like dims a little bit like a squint. And then it kind of flaps up so that it's looking you in the face. And then it just kind of does like the puppy dog thing where it cocks its head to the side a little. Take him with you.
I mean, it's clearly undead. I don't know if it would eat things.
Take it with us.
I'll offer it a bit of trail ration. Maybe it likes.
As you hold up food to it, it lands on your hand with its little bony feet and pecks the food out of your hand gently. And then you hear, slowly coalescing in your mind, "Hello, master."
Yes! Oh shit! Hi. I'm Josh. What's your name?
Josh is a good human. I am
I'm a
but
drowned
creation.
human.
Sorry, Josh is a good being. I am but a creation. I do not yet have a name. What would you like to call me?
Jimothy!
We're starting a farm. We're gonna collect
What's
everything.
a good name for a raven?
Boblin the Goblin.
Edgar?
Raven edition.
Allison.
No.
He can do a very good crow caw. It is terrifying.
Taliesin can?
Yeah.
You could call him Scythe. Or just Raven.
Quoth? You could call him Quoth.
What gender is this raven?
It's a dead raven. It
You
doesn't
ask
need
it
a
what
gender.
it is?
I will ask it what his gender is.
Is this desert?
No.
I guess my gender's probably female.
Alright, its name is Carrie.
Okay.
Carrie? Okay.
Carrie.
Carrie the Raven.
It's a carrion bird.
That's fair.
I love it.
Suddenly, Carrie, was that a fucking pun? Dead serious?
I am dead serious
Dead
about
serious?
that. Yep. So, what are you doing here?
Hey, then why, if it was, we'll just
I
carry
was
on
created
regardless.
to protect these woods.
Oh, you now own the woods.
I don't think I quite own the
no,
woods.
not quite.
You own the protector of the woods, so now you own the woods.
I think you own a
I am
protector
but
of the woods.
a protector of the woods.
Well, then I'd like one too. I'm not with him, but
Yeah.
But anyways, he then moves from your hand to land on your shoulder. We're the creature that I am. We are quite strange. We have the uncommon ability to bond to beings that we choose. I bonded to you for life. Congratulations, I'm your pet now.
Oh. Okay.
You now have control of this token.
Alright.
You are giving this man an army of woodland creatures.
right?
I didn't know he was going to randomly have a saber-tooth tiger, but I figured that giving him a bird would be funny, so I decided to inform him that he should be nice to this thing. But still,
Oh, right, that.
be nice to the ravens.
I forgot. Yeah, ravens are nice. So I guess you're just coming back with me to the inn now?
If you want me to.
Oh.
Alright, let's go!
What, he just won 26 million.
I will
Take your army of
head
creatures
back with my small army of everything.
Cool. Hubble, you're wandering around town?
yeah.
We're going back
35,
towards
right?
33.
Yeah, I'm just thinking I should probably tuck the Raven away in town.
Nope,
'Cause-
you'd be perfectly fine.
I don't know. Did the Raven tell me that?
Did you
right,
ask- Are you asking the Raven?
So I'm suggesting to the Raven, we might want to hide you when we get to town.
Oh, no. They're quite used to us. The thing out there that created us, he keeps an eye on the town. We're pretty common.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's go say hi to rest of friends.
I like how he's not questioning that it said "Hello, Master" after
I fed it.
and that was apparently enough.
In the animal kingdom, usually, yeah.
And he's just taking this at face value.
Dude, I'm a ranger. I'm being talked to by an undead bird. You don't question that. Especially not well in its territory.
Anyways, I will send you the information on your new familiar.
Okay, and so that was board 33 now for
Yeah,
Hubble stuff?
33 for Hubble stuff.
Okay. Is it
Um,
in D&D Beyond as a creature, so I can just, like, add it as a familiar, or...?
It's a homebrewed creature, so maybe. I don't know if you can actually add it as a familiar.
Is it
I'm gonna
homebrewed?
ask that only Alex opens this link, because
Yeah,
that's
no worries.
actually an important
Could just
character.
DM it to him.
I didn't do that, so I'm going to trust the rest of you to be, you know, respectful of the fact that I don't want you reading that thing stat block. But, congratulations. You are now the proud owner of a skeletal decay raven.
Awesome.
Hubble, I lost you. Where'd you go?
I'm over here. I'm looking at the shiny pot.
Oh, yeah. The curtain would be closed right now. The people aren't actually in there.
I'm just.
Let me change the. Oh, I should. Yeah. 1 second. Everybody's not in the tavern anymore, so I should do this.
I'm in the tavern.
Other than you. And
Now-
we're into.
Why have we got the haunted music kicked in?
Does it
the rest of the
operate... Does it operate as a wizard familiar, or is it operating as its own creature?
It is essentially operating like your Eisen.
Swoop.
Okay.
Which means it can attack.
So,
Can attack.
will it cost my action then to use its actions, like it does with Eisen?
You said with Eisen you can attack alongside him?
I can put... because I have extra attack, when Eisen attacks, I can trade one of the extra attacks for mine.
Okay. Then yes, I would give it to you like that, where you can command it to make an attack, and then have
Okay.
your extra attack be yours. Or something like that, the way you
Okay.
have it as a
Awesome.
ranger.
Alright.
Basically treat it as a
regular-
second animal companion.
Yeah.
A regular player, if they were to bond to this, would have to use their action to command it to attack. If, say, it's closer, or it did more damage, or something like that.
Okay.
But anyways, Hubble, you're wondering?
Yeah.
Getting into anything in particular, or are you just playing Dungeons & Dragons?
Sorry. I'm wondering if anything seems interesting. I'd like to know where it is.
You're able to make out that. Oh, let me turn my flashlight back on. The general store is over here. There's a great big watchtower, like over here. There's looks like a blacksmith over here. Other than that, you get the general layout of Ecosia, but just the militia. A couple times during the night, you see the one night you saw earlier making rounds, and every single time he does, all of the militia come to attention. Other than that, they seem to just laze about. They don't look like they're actually really caring about what's going on. There's a ridiculous number of militia on. You think this small village might have the same number of militia as Golocaster, and that's saying something?
Wow. Just gonna be like, okay.
Cool.
There's-
I'm gonna say that everybody is finishing up with their extra tasks.
I did
And-
have one little thing that I wanted to do.
Cool.
Okay, I've got it added.
I'm just gonna walk up to one of these militia guys,
Oh no.
just kind of a general, hey, and just pull out my pipe from my from the medic's box that I have.
Oh.
Kind of light it, just taking a draw on the pipe, kind of gesture of offering it to him.
He kind of like does the side eye in both directions.
I'm making
buddy.
sure that when I do this, nobody is like coming or anything.
He's like, "Hey, buddy," and he reaches out and takes the pro-offered pipe.
Just
I'll be
ask-
right back. I'm just running to the washroom.
Yep, no worries. I'm just gonna be like, so seems to be a lot of you guys out here. I'm new, by the way.
I'm dropping my horse
Say
down the
welcome
chimney.
to Ecosia, but it's not all that welcoming around here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us because we can't afford our taxes, so we serve in the militia.
Ooh, fair enough. So who's that guy on the horse?
Oh, the one who's doing rounds now, I think, is Sir Jason. He's one of the Harrison Knights that came over with the Baronet.
Okay. Fair enough. So you guys, is it a conscription thing, or?
Yeah, if you or your family can't afford to pay your taxes, then you must offer up a member to service in the militia to help pay your dues. And if you need more than that, then you offer up another member of your family. It's Paul, by the way. He sticks out his hand.
Oliver. I'm gonna shake his hand.
Pleasure. But Sir Jason's not bad. Even if he were to come by right
Yeah,
now, I wouldn't care.
I was noticing you guys looked relieved when it was him. I'm assuming some of them are not as friendly.
So I'm gonna give you this because you're new to town. Are you sticking around? Gonna be here for a while?
Potentially. Don't really know yet.
Excellent.
Just depends on if people
So-
need help.
Yeah, then I'd buy a house because you ain't leaving. But anyways, so Jason's nice. He's reasonable, fairly fair. We have Sir David. He was the Reeve here before the Baronet came. The Baronet, Sir Samuel. He's trained with the guard that has come here as our protection. And he's been sure.
I'll
Are you
take
sure?
one.
The straws are horrible now.
For anyone watching who doesn't know what a Slurpee is, that is not a sex act. It is in fact a icy.
It's important. It could very much be important.
It is the Canadian equivalent of like a slush puppy or an icy.
But anyways,
I think we were just talking about
Sir Samuel,
The
the
other knight.
Baronet. He's now the Reeve. But Sir David is our previous Reeve. He's a resident here. He's lived here his whole life. He's a good guy.
yeah.
He is very, very irritable as of late. But
Oh no,
if
he's
you're helping his people, you're a friend of his, and he'll find it out fast. So he'll be on your side. Desiree needs to pull up her chart of names because I made 33 NPCs, and heaven forbid I can remember them all.
Sorry, stream. I admitted my half, so when I said Slurpee, and then all of a sudden a member decided to talk about sexual acts. That was relation to that. He didn't realize that you guys didn't hear the word Slurpee.
Oh.
sorry. That's my bad. Okay, I didn't realize he muted himself on stream.
Anyways.
Wow, let's clip that.
Yeah.
Wow, Ian.
So there's Sir Jason and Sir David. Jason's the young guy that you guys have seen around. You'd recognize David as an older, less knightly-looking, gruff man whose nose has been broken a few times.
Just to clarify, David was the former Reeve, right?
Yeah,
don't have that
former
mixed up?
Reeve.
Okay.
Jason, essentially consider him David's protege. He's the only Harrison knight that's actually trying to do what's right around here. And then you got the others. There's Sir Daniel and Lady Elizabeth. They're the ones who look like pompous knights from a huge city, like I bet the Goldocaster knights look like. But they're originally from Harrison, and they're very violent when disobeyed. They're not kind people, and they're not fair to the villagers. So I'd be careful.
Stay on their good side.
Mm-hmm. And then finally there's Sir Lucas, and he's dangerous. He's probably younger than Jason, although I haven't asked, but he's huge. And you don't have to do something wrong to make him be violent. He just is sometimes.
The bits
So,
get smashed by a lock-on giving everyone 12 emotes. Well, a bunch of people 12 emotes. Everyone watching has got all 12. If you're watching the VOD later, if you didn't get 12, make sure you're watching next time, because you will get 12. Next time someone drops that many bits.
Fair enough. Either way, sorry, we were on Sir...
Lucas.
Lucas, okay.
Dangerous Lucas. But yeah, so that's the 5 of them. Watch out for Daniel,
who's not
Elizabeth,
the
and Lucas.
Okay. Fair enough. Out of curiosity, how's your guys' medic situation? That's my trade, by the way.
Oh, are you helping out at the temple?
I offered my services if they need me, but they said it was sporadic.
Are you staying at Echoes?
Currently.
If we need you, we'll reach out.
Sounds
Our
good.
situation isn't exactly good. There's a Harrison medic that comes in periodically, but he's usually absorbed with the knights. Doesn't usually leave the knights' quarters to actually make it to the barracks. So we're essentially on our own.
Yeah, no, that's not ideal.
No. But as you can see, there's not much going on around here. So unless something happens down at the logging encampment, or something happens on the road, we usually handle all right. But if something big goes down, we'll send word to Echoes. It was Oliver?
Yeah.
I'll make sure that we reach out.
Okay.
But if you're in town for long, I'm sure you'll get to know a number of us. We're around everywhere, doing nothing but standing here. So, you know.
Fair enough. Out of curiosity on the streets, I'm going to hold up my Plague Doctor mask. Mask policy? Would you rather it on, off? I know it is disconcerting to some.
It's up to you, man. The village would be happier with a doctor who deals not in magic, such as one like you, than somebody who, say, is gifted in that way.
Any particular reason?
Oh, you haven't heard the legend?
I'm relatively new around here and grew up in a cave, as it were.
Oh. Well, I'm not exactly the best of storytellers, but I'll tell you about the Curse of the Decaying Woods if you want.
Sure.
Thank you, Alex, for the best emote Twitch has ever made.
Welcome. For some reason, I only have 10 of them, though.
Refresh. I had to refresh to get all 12.
Either way, Legend of the Decaying Woods.
Sorry, 1 second, I'm just saying bye. He's good.
Still 10.
You only got 10?
I haven't.
I'll have to
I can't really
message.
hear
Is that a fuck? Oh, that almost looked like a Pepe.
Because it
Okay.
says 5,000
Ezra is
bits.
going to read a really important legend that you all need to listen to.
I can deal with it later.
Yeah. So, here goes. And he starts. And I'm going to read this in my normal voice so that you guys can actually hear. Legend has it that long ago, The hilltop tower of the Dark Oak Forest was built for a powerful mage who needed more space for his work. At the time, Ecosia was but a couple of farms, with large families working them. The mage spent almost all his remaining days in the tower, but he still hadn't accomplished his life's work, and began to seek out a way to continue looking for the lost secrets of magic. With the siren's song of discovery calling to him, and removing his inhibitions, the mage did the unthinkable. He called to immortality, and it answered him. Sadly for him, and us, the magic he called on wasn't without the cost of maintenance. It is believed that he requires sacrifices to stay alive. So he cursed all the surrounding farmland, and thus, unless we use the ground bark of the dark oak trees in our fertilizer, our soil is infertile. And that is how it always has been, as we set up markers in the woods to warn people away from the tower, as those who venture too close to it always disappear. This was fine for a long time. We survived, although people always managed to disappear, no matter what we did to prevent it. Unfortunately, it all went downhill when we got greedy. Against popular opinion, it was decided that we needed more wood for the expansion of the village center, and our usual foresting area was over a day away at this point. They decided to use the trees of the Dark Oak Forest. Within the week, we were attacked, for the first time, by the decaying creatures. They killed some of the loggers and chased the rest back over the bridge. They wouldn't leave the forest, and they've never attacked outside it. Now, collecting the bark that we need is more dangerous than ever, and a lot of the farms around here don't have enough bark for their full fields at the start of the season, leaving portions of their land unseeded. So with Sir Samuel raising our taxes and most of the fields producing less and less each and every year, Ecosia is on the slippery slope to ruin, and I don't think there's anything out there strong enough to stop our descent.
That's what you think!
And I'm gonna go ahead and post the link to that so that you guys can read it.
I like to imagine the guard was like, so basically...
No, I like to imagine it as that one guy from... He was telling it like that one guy from Ant-Man.
Okay. And now that we're done the good conversation, if you have any sub-emotes, or any of the emotes you got, and you are a follower, drop them and say thank you to Lock on El Stratos for the 5,000 bits.
Bets.
5,000 biddies.
Twitch has gotta stop trying to sell me.
You know what's sad, man? I think they're doing back-to-back this one's back-to-back this time.
Yeah, I know. they said they were doing that.
Squid.
Congratulations, Ian, for finding the hidden lore behind the town on the first night.
Yeah, September.
Always good to talk to a guard.
December 17th, the next one sets.
Yeah. Well, either way, I'll finish up the smoke. Head on inside.
He wishes you a good night, and thank you for your medical offer. And you head on in.
Ian, you should totally say as you're walking away, you shouldn't smoke, it's bad for your health.
I'm a medieval doctor. Smoking cures the pox.
Oh, right.
The
Smoking gets rid of the ghost in your blood, I forgot.
Yeah. You got ghost in your blood, you need to do cocaine.
Guys, stream, family friendly. Is everybody heading back to the inn?
I'm ready in my room.
Valkyr's already asleep.
Okay.
So are the three awake?
In the chimney.
I will put you back in your room.
Also, is there a lock on this door?
Yep.
I would assume.
It is getting locked, and a chair is going underneath the handle.
For the evening of the night, I'm also going to pull out from a wooden box that I have, the same one that I pulled the pipe out from earlier, as time goes back. Pull that pipe out, that I pulled the pipe out from. I'm going to pull out 3 pewter steins and just grab a little flask out of there and just go, drink of choice? To the 3 people in the room with me.
Hubble and Josh awake?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
Most
put Hubble
likely.
and Josh in the room.
I've added the stuff I found into my hoard. I'm
Yep.
just now laying on top of shiny rocks, pins, and gold, and a spoon. I left the
That you
glass
are.
because that's just trash.
Okay. It was
Okay.
shiny.
In the sunlight, but inside it'd be dull and cutty, and it would rip my fur.
He could have asked me to clean it up. I guess he hasn't seen me cleaning. No, you've seen me cleaning.
I wasn't paying attention, man.
That's fair.
Yeah, you told him to leave your hoard alone and he left. Anyways, Hubble
Thank you,
and
Alex, for your
Josh
second month
and
subscription.
Oliver are in their room.
Okay,
It sounds
salty.
like Fluffington and Valhyr went to sleep.
I'm basically just gonna pull out a flask from that wooden box. Like, basically it's a wooden chest, one side decorated with a sun, the other half of it decorated with a moon, and I open up the moon half of it. It's kind of got a bisection down the middle. And I pulled out 3 pewter steins and a flask, and I said, drink of choice?
Whatever you're having will be fine.
I'm gesturing to Josh. Beer, wine, whiskey.
I think I'm good. Can Carrie hear me think, or do I have to talk to Carrie?
You can think it, Carrie.
Okay, I'll see if Carrie wants anything.
Do you have any berries?
I do not. I have
You
wine.
can't hear that.
Oh.
Yeah, Carrie
Um,
can't talk out loud. She's only telepathically.
I
sensitive.
have a first. Carrie's undead. 5th edition, healing doesn't fuck up undead, right?
Nope.
Okay, I will conjure up some good berries.
Ooh, those look pretty. Can I have one?
They're all for you.
Oh, you're such a good master. And then she tops down on your arm to peck at berries in your hand.
I thought that talk was for the bedroom, babe.
I know how to make those jokes. And, luckily, Youngspot does, and everything's fine. And
Family stream.
I mean, aren't you marked as 18 plus?
Not tonight.
No, he's not.
I turned it
You
off.
really should be. You really should be, man.
Should be my guy.
Then we don't have to have filters.
That is
and
a
it gets all
mountain
extra
to
fun.
Oh my god.
In either case, I'm just gonna shrug as Hubble at that and just say beer. Just look at the flask and say beer, and then pour out more liquid than should be contained within the flask.
Is this a flask of holding or something?
She'll
No.
shrug and then she's gonna chug it in one go.
It is beer. It is beer. I'm gonna put that back away.
Okay.
Who said you could put that away?
As a
I'll
note,
leave the
you
flask
two-
out.
As a note, though,
Mhm.
Oliver, you would see the undead bird on Josh's arm.
He got a
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, I
Whoa, is people talking? I can't hear anybody. Hold on, what's going on? Are you guys talking?
Hello?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
No, wait, okay, what
Was that
about
just me
here?
or did everyone just drop?
yeah. I'm
No,
gonna
I'm still here.
just say
Everyone's just being quiet.
I'm gonna leave the flask on the table and just go. It's good for
Oh,
about 8 gallons.
I
People-
heard Hubble say, Hubble knows Josh, and then Hubble cut out.
Yeah, that's about what I got.
I dropped too. I couldn't hear anybody or talk.
Oh well.
Discord has issues sometimes.
Looks like
Okay,
we're
so it
back
sounds
now.
like everyone except for me and Bree dropped.
So,
Because I
Hubble
heard Bree
knows
keep going after that.
You've gotten lots of
Okay.
thanks in the chat by me and Ian and Doug.
Cool.
Either way. So Hubble's walking up to Josh.
Yeah, Hubble's gonna be like, you got a friend?
I got a friend.
Where'd you
And
get your friend?
Carrie's gonna, like, tilt her head. Are these people your friends?
They are my friends. That was
Okay.
thought.
And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like, nuzzle her, like, head. And, she's gonna, like, fly over and, like
Her
not
bony ass.
so well put together head against Hubble's, like, it's not really shoulder, but like horse shoulder.
She's
like-
on the horse shoulder. Okay.
No,
When
she
you-
like
Haunch?
nuzzles her, like,
What's that,
body into
haunch?
the side of you,
butt.
haunch,
Front haunch?
When you
No,
guys-
front,
Yeah,
it
front
was like front haunch.
The front
and
haunch.
then she
No, the
flies
butt is
back
the
over.
shoulder.
When you guys are done your RP, I have a little
not
RP
big.
to do.
Okay.
And then she flies back over onto Josh's arm and picks up another berry.
Hubble's gonna be like, Well, I'd recommend maybe getting her a little spruced up. She smells a bit. But that's what you're going to expect from a dead bird. Welcome to the party, little one. Don't eat my berries. And she'll be good.
Oh, I like berries. I'm not quite dead, am I? I think I'm kind of alive. I think she doesn't like me. I don't think she thinks I'm pretty. Hubble can't hear this, only Josh.
Keep in
I
mind, the bird cannot speak, so anything the
I know.
bird says, you guys can't hear.
Yeah, she's talking in your head. She's gonna ramble at you a lot. I like Carrie.
That's fantastic. I have a new friend. I'm a think back. I think she'll warm up to you.
That's good. I like your new friend. Or I guess
Last
it's your old friend.
last town we were in, she picked up some random kid with like demonic wings and whatnot. So,
Wait, what happened to
you know, it's
Kieran?
nothing new.
What happened to the
Chiron
kid?
stayed at home.
Chiron stayed at home because he's been told to stay in Golocaster.
Okay.
It's okay, I didn't just abandon my adopted child.
I mean, you're here.
You
He's
did,
not.
but-
You did, but it was under orders.
Currently staying in the Golden Wing Castle.
Oh,
Oh,
this one's he
God.
just chilled Bell.
So you mean
Yep.
you mean Lucky's dealing with him?
Excellent.
Excellent. No,
baby
yeah, I
dinner.
like this.
We need to do like a cutscene to Lucky chasing the demon child around who's trying to get at the liquor stash.
Soft just throwing fireballs after him in the library because he's invading the library.
Yeah.
What's
Again,
Tremendous
use
Golocaster.
the library though?
Fire about! That's fire!
are you guys done your RP?
Are you okay? You good? I just heard that's fire.
Yeah, it sounds like Bree's dealing with something.
Her cat is probably running into the fire
Big
again.
candle.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Do I need to call 911?
I feel like Bree's got that covered if she needs it.
Huh?
Why'd you run away?
I heard you say that's fire and run off. Are we good? Are you good?
I'm fine, my cat's just an idiot.
Okay. Either way, I'm gonna basically leave the... After having a couple steins of beer, I'm just gonna leave the flask on the table and say it should be good for about 8 gallons. And then I'm
It'll
just
be
gonna...
empty when the morning comes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Oh,
shrug,
no.
put the I'm gonna put the box down, open up the moon side again, and put the other pewter mug in there, and I'm just gonna say, if you change, like, just kind of say to Josh, if you change your mind, the mug's in there. And with that, I am going to don my mask and lay down on the bed.
Are you complaining?
And then, so you is the RP in that room done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
It's
I
bedtime.
think so.
Okay. I'm gonna poke the bear with my shield.
Felt here
Yeah.
you've been poked.
Yep. I'm up. What?
I just have a question.
What?
I know you were ordered to protect me, but Cinda doesn't know, so why do you continue to do it?
No, what? Huh? What?
Cinda, for all Cinda knows, you could let me go off on a big adventure by myself, and she would never know. Why do you continue to protect me?
Oh, it's a matter of honor.
Oh,
I was told to do something, so I will do it.
so you don't?
Plus, I owe them a debt. And you're starting to grow on me.
Yay! Okay, and I'll go to bed.
Just wanted to make sure his friend was actually his friend.
Basically.
All right. Everybody, you can mark off a long rest.
Yay! I get a spell back.
Also, as a note, Val here was old man sleeping. Like, there was a book folded, just like... Just scrunched up. Valhyr's old, dudes.
Before I forget, should I be rolling Carrie's health, or are we just going with the default, or?
You can either go with the default, the roll that I believe she's supposed to have. Nope, I'm not actually going to say that out loud. You can do what you want. It's up to you. But you can take the default if you don't want to risk getting less than it.
No, sir.
I mean, the default is statistical average, so I'll just stick with default.
Yep, calculated it myself.
R/they did
How long
math.
did that take?
Not long. I just do the number of dice times the average of the dice.
In the morning, as the sun rises, if anybody is awake to see it, the mugs and the flask will all vanish.
Okay.
They're just gone.
Don't eat my hand. That's rude.
As dawn approaches, you guys smell a heavenly scent coming from downstairs.
Before the
That-
bear leaves the room,
Bacon.
I'm gonna be like, you sleep awkward.
I am a lot older than I look.
You make weird noises while you sleep.
That is called snoring.
No, it's more like talking, but yelling.
Well, a lot of people told me that it's actually closer to a growl, but I will take that. That sounds nicer.
I don't really sleep, so Doug can't fit down the stairs.
Nope.
His nose is too big.
Bonk. Just keeps hitting head.
I got you.
Thank you.
And I'm outside. In the front door I go. Yeah, I don't sleep, so like all night is every time this guy's like randomly yelling, I'm just looking at him like, oh. Do I wake him up?
Oh, he's not awake?
No.
Come down the stairs and you guys hear breakfast theories as she comes out of the kitchen.
What is it? What do you have?
You don't eat.
Well, I have some eggs from the local farmers, and I have a couple loaves of bread that I baked this morning.
Could I have a piece of bread and a spoon?
Sure. And she hands you a plate with a piece of bread on it and a spoon. Do you need any spreads, darling?
No, I'm okay. I take it back to the table.
All right.
Fuck, I'm upstairs again.
We also had some.
How did I end up there?
How many meats?
You're downstairs, actually.
I'm moving on at
Have
the
the
moment.
meat.
Moving your small army. For meats, we have a little bit of
I figured
ham,
out what does it.
a little bit of bacon. I have some sausages.
Instead of a little bit of each, could I have a moderate amount of each, but just that?
Give him the whole
No
pig.
eggs or bread for you?
Doesn't really
No.
sit well.
You look more like the carnivore type. And she comes back out with
If a bear
moderate
could do finger guns, he would be doing that.
Yeah, she comes back out with a reasonably piled plate of food.
Here's a cow.
Hold on, that man is actually a bear.
Cilantro.
Question for the DM. Are we the only people eating downstairs?
Nope. Downstairs at the table you were at last night should also be Ashford.
Okay. Is there any other Patreons eating in this inn?
Patreons.
There is no other patrons. Ignore these people. They are only there at night.
Okay. This is what's gonna end up happening. I'm not gonna use my fork, but I'm gonna eat my entire. What is this dude eating? This other NPC.
He seems to be eating eggs and toast and a little bit of bacon.
Does he have a spoon?
Nope. He does not have a spoon.
Does he have a fork?
Yes, he has a fork. It's in his
Okay.
hand.
Once he's done eating and talking to us, I'm going to swap. I'm gonna steal his fork and eat it. And then I'm going to return the spoon to the girl at the counter.
I found one already, thank you.
Oh, Devs keeps stealing them all and hiding them in the bedroom.
What?
Straws.
No, I
Got a
have
bunch of
not.
straws on your iPad.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I swear I don't. But, like I said, I'm going to attempt to steal his fork, eat it, and then give the spoon back to the girl at the counter.
What's that?
Oh, thank you.
Roll me a sleight of hand check to see who sees you.
So that will be a 21.
I see it.
21.
Welcome to expertise, man. I see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only one who notices you doing anything is still Oliver.
I eat the fork, hand back the spoon to the girl at the counter.
Yep. She accepts the spoon back, says thank you.
I go back to the table to talk to Oliver. I got away with one.
Got away with is a strong word.
I'm gonna look at him. You saw nothing.
I saw everything.
No.
Anyways, good morning to y'all. I figured we'd leave after having some brekkie.
Yep. What happens when he goes to use his fork again?
He's gonna look down at his plate, look around, look down at his plate again,
Okay.
and then just kind of have like he has like the what the heck kind of look on his face.
Well, mind you, for if you buy two, it's $2 off, and the carton is like what did you say, 136 or 138?
Oh.
So,
Excuse me for a moment.
how much?
Need to change a diaper.
Okay, well, I'm gonna come get a spoon. The straw. Right back. We're gonna go on the BRB screen.
Awesome. Awesome. It's breakfast time.
Hot mess up east side. Heard about me, it's all lies. If you want good, change your mind, yeah. Don't want to intimidate, but more than just conversate. Don't want it to be too late, yeah. Know that I'm not usually your type. Darling, there's no need to be shy. See the curiosity in your eyes. Come a little closer, babe. I don't bite. You've been getting on my good side, and it's something that I can't hide, yeah. When I'm with you, I'm tongue-tied. No, you're not that dramatic, but I'm out of you, I'm an addict. I can't get enough, and I know that I'm not usually your type. Darling, there's no need to be shy. See the curiosity in your eyes. Come a little closer, babe. I don't bite.
Okay, there we go. We're good. We can go.
All right.
I assume we're actually going to be closing it up soon.
Generally, I was going to start you when you're wandering in the direction of the furthest farm.
Okay.
Which I was incorrect. It's a day and a half travel.
Holy shoot.
Oh, then I would have given that information.
Yeah. Until I reread the curse, I didn't realize quite how far away it was. But anyways.
A day and a half of travel.
Mouse, where are you
You
going?
guys all start on your way. Would you like to see the maps that you cross through on your way?
Yes,
I'm down.
please. Yes.
I'm just gonna put the party token down so that y'all can see. So
Can
first,
Carrie share images through telepathy or just communication?
you can communicate as you would with a familiar up to, I believe it's
500 feet is what you put on.
Yeah.
Because
It's
like
an
familiars have a trait that lets you like see through their senses.
Yep. And same thing.
In that case,
I
I'm
don't
going to
know
get
if
a
that's
bird's eye
a
view of the
familiar
area.
trait. That's the familiar spell effect. Then again.
Which board? Sorry?
I'm gonna say
What
that I'm looking for the board right now.
Oh,
I think
okay.
they
Sorry, my bad.
distracted me.
Sorry.
No problem. The first one that you're going to cross through is, I believe, the fishing hole.
Why do these people have their beds in their attic?
Board 27.
It is definitely not board 27.
Alright.
3 beds in this attic.
37.
Where did I put my map? I don't have my map. 1 second. Ezra needs to find her map on her computer because she decided not to put it in the right spot.
These guys have 3 beds in their attic. What is this?
It's where they keep the slaves.
That's where they keep Philippe.
Slaves in the attic? Slaves
Keep
go
them
in
in
the
a cupboard under
basement.
the stairs.
Exactly! Or in the
Maybe
basement.
they really value their slaves, or maybe their slave quarters in the basement are now full. So they needed to make
Plus, how are
amends.
these people not being able to pay their taxes yet they can afford slaves? Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's all a front. Hear me out.
Well, I mean, how expensive were the slaves?
Excuse me twice. Let me go put a token down, and then I will have you all join me on board 36. Just give me a second.
Ooh, so close.
I was getting there.
Which
party
one, sorry?
token.
What?
36. You can join me now.
Oh, there's water.
There is.
Some water.
That was
Water.
wild.
Why is this guy's son just a miniature version of him, complete with beard? I respect it.
What are you talking about, Ian?
As
You'll
you
see when you get
clearly
on the
have
map.
noticed, you guys pass by the a couple of our
Bouncy
friendly
Rock, we need
fishermen.
more children. We need more children models. Bouncy Rock.
Yeah, you see, and they wave at you, smile happily, and you meet Joshua and Kyle Lucas.
There's another Josh.
This is too great.
There's too many Joshes.
Brain freeze.
Oh my god, he has the mustache!
Yeah, I know.
That's
Oh, the
fantastic!
brain freeze. Oh, God. Help.
Stop talking and put your tongue to the roof of your mouth.
That is actually how you
drink
do
some
that.
room temperature water.
That's also how you not yawn.
Or just man up and deal with it.
Oh.
Anyways,
I mean, the
you
way I
pass
don't yawn is I just
through-
don't yawn.
You pass through the fishing hole, which at some point in history was actually just a space that became a sinkhole and then became, a fishing hole. If you look bird's eye down on it, you can see through the water and you get a marvelous look at the underwater vegetation. It looks really awesome.
Oh, that is lovely.
But, if you don't mind me
Isn't it, though?
saying, how the fuck does this thing get fish in it?
It just
Well,
does. It's magic.
Magic fish. Magic fish show up every
there's
season.
maybe there's an underground cavern network.
Can we go diving?
We are now.
And horses go diving?
We're diving now, boys.
One of the natural predators of the orca whale is in fact mooses.
Hold on.
So I'd say yes.
Fucking
horse-
go
My
on,
straw
party
tastes
moose.
like soup. Soap. I'll be back. Sorry. My straw tastes like soap. I'll be
My
back.
great uncle was a moose. Let's go.
What tastes like soap?
Cilantro?
My sister was bit by a moose once.
Wish
A
I
moose
don't
bit
believe
my
that.
sis- A moose bit my sister. No, this is a.
Oh.
I know it is.
And
Unless
we're
a
gonna
moose
stay and
actually
enjoy this
did.
lovely board for a moment
Right
longer
out.
because Deb had to walk away.
Which board am I
Funny
looking
thing
at?
about mooses,
You're
though,
looking
is
at board 36, Bree.
Would that be like nieces for the plural, or?
Not moosettes.
Moosin.
Moose and
Moosin'.
moosettes.
Oh, I like this water.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with it's a tree. Yeah, you're right, you go.
Is it a tree?
It's a tree.
Is it a
Not
bear?
really. She was carving her initials on the moose with the sharpened end of an interspace toothbrush given to her by Sven, her brother-in-law, an Oslo dentist and star of many Norwegian movies. The hot hands of an Oslo dentist, fillings of passion, and huge molars of horse Nordfink. We apologize for the fault in the subtitles. Those responsible have been sacked. Mind you, moose bites can be pretty nasty. We apologize again for the fault in the subtitles. Those responsible for sacking the people who have just been sacked have also been sacked. Moose trained by. Special moose effects, moose costumes, moose choreographed by.
Isn't there like a credit specifically for like the moose in like the third scene of the second act or whatever?
I'm reading through them right now. We have moose choreographed, Ms. Taylor's mooses by, moose trained to mix concrete and sign complicated insurance forms by, moose's nose is wiped by, large moose on the left, half side of the screen. In the third scene from the end,
there
given
it
a
is.
thorough grounding in Latin and Latin, French, and O-level geography by. Suggested poses for the moose suggested it by. Antler care by. The directors of the firm hired to continue the credits after the other people have been sacked, wish it to be known that they have just been sacked. The credits have been completed in an entirely different style at great expense at the last minute.
Cue llama music.
now
Yes,
for
executive
the
producer John Goldstone
highway.
and Ralph the
Now
Wonder
for
Llama.
something.
All right, I get to sit down at his computer, so I'm
okay.
gonna call for order.
I'll get you a gavel for Christmas.
Y'all,
Okay, go ahead.
travel past your stop here, and I'm gonna quickly find out where the next map is.
How do we get across?
Around the side here.
very
Yeah.
carefully.
How do we get across? Well,
Not
the bridge
with
is
the
out,
bridge.
but we don't fucking need it, so
Can we ask them to move their tent then, or if we don't run it over?
You're able
we're
to
not
get
using the
car
cart.
by.
We're on foot.
Oh.
Or if you're on foot, then you're.
Are we on foot?
Either up to you.
No, day and a half, we're taking the cart.
I'm fine with on foot.
I'm going to attempt to pull it again.
That's gonna be like a 3-day trip, guys. If it's a day and a half on cart.
I don't know where Devin's getting his travel speeds from, but okay.
Okay. Ooh, actually. I was going to be showing you all these things. Give me a moment.
Why not try a holiday in Sweden this year? See the lovely lakes, the wonderful telephone system, and many interesting furry animals.
Like the move.
Ian, cease and desist your chicanery.
And instead, feel free to join me on board 38.
Are these just
Going
like
on.
bogus boards we'll never actually use, or are we actually using those boards for something?
Oh, well, it looks like we're going to use this board.
We've used like 20 of them already.
Why would I put a bogus board in? I'd have to take time out of my designing things to put a random board in that I never thought would be useful.
Desiree.
Uh-huh.
All I see is elementals. No.
That's because you guys are all, you all have
We're all
access
the
to the same
party
party token.
Okay. Amazing.
Because I just gave you one shared party token as a traveling token, so that I didn't have to move all your tokens. Don't
Because
go
that
in
takes
the
forever.
logging camp.
Yeah, don't go
But-
to logging camp or else die.
Yeah, so yeah, this way. This sign says on one side, Akosia Village Center. The other side says Akosian Logging Encampment, and then this one says Farms.
Oh no, this whole mine is mapped out. I
let's
can't
not
see the
look in the
map. I
mine.
can see that it is mapped out. I can't see, you know.
The stuff.
Can't
and
see
things.
in it, but we can see the space for it.
Yeah. Any interesting party travel while you travel through these beautiful spaces towards the farm of Ashford?
Valhyr's just enjoying the scenery.
Yes. How do the bear and the plush react to the undead raven that's just kind of chilling on my shoulder for most of the trip?
Bird.
I just look at it.
Valhyr looks at it once, goes, just, that's it.
Yeah, like I'm not intrigued by it or anything. I'm a stuffed animal.
Honestly, Valhyr thought you always had it.
He has no idea it's a new edition.
Nope, no idea.
Cool.
Oh, I keep fucking up my
Carrie,
chair. There we go.
Fluffington, Hubble, Josh,
Josh 1, Josh 2, Josh 3.
Oliver, Valhyr, and X1. And Ashford gets out of the cart and sends you on towards the stuff. And if y'all can join me on board 26.
Oh, we're
I like that
arriving
we're going on
today? I
either
thought you said
side
it was
of my
journeying.
2 guesses for boards.
Yeah.
Clearly, I actually just divined I divined where it was, just not in the traditional way.
Yep. This is a battle map. We're not starting this battle today because it's 10:53, and I don't think Dev would be happy with me if I started combat right now.
Oh, we can go to like
Oh,
one
then
or
you're
two,
using
right?
spark effects.
Aren't they cool?
I like
Um,
it.
Where?
What? Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say, because the timing is entirely up to how people's focus is doing. Do we want to start this combat encounter or no?
No.
I'm gonna go with no. I'd save that because
I'm
just
in
'cause-
agreement that it's probably not a good time to combat.
yeah, no, it's almost 11 here, and
Excellent. Well then, at the start of our next session, we will begin combat. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And this is what awaits you.
what's what?
Play
Oh,
Oh, there's a manticore.
yeah.
Not actually a manticore. I'll pull it up
In the
because you
small
can
child.
see them. I gotta say, I happen to love the encounters feature in
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond now. I never knew it existed until just now.
It's really
Well,
useful
like
for
recently?
balancing
Yeah,
things.
it's got to kill your players, builder.
It's absolutely terrible for balancing things in Golocaster because, you know, things are never balanced in Golocaster. But this is what you see flying above the farm.
Is it a big ol' thing? Ah, that looks very much like a
Shush.
gargoyle of some description. I mean, I don't know if Unsalt's pulling it up on his stream.
I definitely will. Let me pull it right now.
No, I mean like Ian, no using DM knowledge.
I don't
This
know
is
what
what's
it
been
is.
pulled up, guys.
Yeah, he doesn't know what stat block does is using. For all we know, it's
That's
just
fair.
a
I mean,
feature.
are you pulling all the Discord information up on screen?
Well, there's nothing important here except that it says RPG stuff and who's in it.
We should be fine on that.
Clear your notifications right now, you animal.
Get that off.
153.
What the hell, man?
Okay, anyways, we're gonna be ending the stream there. Have a good night, guys. If you haven't done so, please follow and join us every Saturday at 5 p.m. 8 p.m. CST for more D&D with the group. Thank you.
8 p.m. CST, give or take.
Give or
For
take.
more of the Master's sponsor.
The
And
Masters-
at that,